Okay. Back. Except I need to get chat from the new stream. Because I have to plug the chat URL into my stream each time for each stream to get it to display properly. So let me get chat from the new stream and not the old stream. This is like the first time I've ever just done like 2 streams in one day, basically. But it just makes more sense to do it this way. Okay. New chat. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I fixed the webcam also. Wow, Bringle's live today. I can't believe Bringle's streaming today. Actually, here, let me drop an at everyone in the Discord server just to clarify.
I do believe that was more than 2 seconds.
I don't know. According to my count, it was about 2.
What the hell is Mario and Luigi Dream Team?
I don't even know. Never heard of it before. It sounds like a cool fan game, like Mario and Luigi game, though. Okay, there's the at everyone. There we go. What flavor of milk did you get? Marlboro Red. I got Reds. Marlboro is so hard for me to say. Ruined my joke by stumbling on the word. Oh, what's up, Hem Toasted? Yo, thanks for catching your second stream. I don't know what Mount Maja is, but maybe I can check it out if you want to send it to me. Streamer, it's called The Stairs of Success. I'm furious. I know what it's called. I also know how to clickbait on YouTube. Okay, let's jump back into our save file. Was there so much empty space in the bottom right? Because we don't have anything to put there right now. But this way the game is not covered by my face cam at all anymore. So, why are you complaining so much is the real question. It's flex space for when we need things. Put the Discord link there. See, I was messing around with that. It just like looks weird on this layout. Like, I don't know. I need to figure out like a better way to... No, that's the death counter. I need to figure out like a better way to format the things if I want the Discord link there as well. Like, the contrast on that is low. So I could maybe, you know, change that. Give it an outline. Yeah, we graphic design, and we're designing our graphics. What about it? Like, I don't know. That looks uglier than the empty space, honestly. It was readable enough before. I don't know. It maybe looked better before. Okay, well, there we go. Now we're in Escape from Ever After. So, last time I was in this game, we beat the main story, and I did like one attempt at the boss rush because there is a boss rush. But the boss rush is kind of hard in hard mode, especially when you haven't beaten the Stairs of Success, which is this game's equivalent to the Pit of 100 Trials. So that's what we're doing now. I don't remember if you talked to her to go to this. No, Stairs of Success are somewhere else. She's where you do boss rush, but we're ready to just go into the Stairs of Success. Do boss rush first? Nah, I already tried the boss rush and kind of got destroyed. So I'd like to do Stairs of Success and see if I get cool things from it. Yeah, it's in the HR area. It's the other Viking, right? Dude, why am I forgetting everything? How the fuck do I get up there? What is wrong with me? Oh, it's through the door? Okay, it's not up there. First time seeing any gameplay of this? Yeah, this game is sick. This is like a very heavily Thousand Year Door inspired indie game. And it does it very well. Yeah, here she is. Okay, we're fully healed. We'll save right next to her. My name is Freya. I believe you have met my sister Helga, yes? Helga's Viking sister. Welcome to the Stairs of Success, TM. Prove your worth as an employee and demonstrate your company impact by climbing as high as you can. Would you like me to explain how this works? Sure. I have a feeling that I have a pretty good idea, but we'll do it anyway. In the Stairs of Success, you'll be climbing a tower with 100 floors, each containing monsters from all over Ever After Inc.'s storybook network. You folks will have to defeat each enemy to climb the tower. Think of it as one big hands-on team-building exercise. Throughout your climb, you'll be rewarded with sweet prizes and maybe even company swag. Yes, folks, exclusive company-branded merch. If you can make it to the very top, well, I won't spoil the surprise, but it's amazing. Now, there's a catch, of course. While attempting this optional challenge, you'll be unable to save your progress. That's right, if you die, you lose all your progress. There's no healing opportunities, so you better come prepared and stocked up. Every 10 floors, you'll have the option to return back here and keep your rewards. Yup, it plays out exactly like the Pit of 100 Trials. Signed quite a comprehensive employee waiver when you got this job. Storybooks aren't beholden to the same legal red tape that the real world demands. Anyway, I'll go ahead and open the gate.
Like this is my favorite new game I've played.
Yeah, Mystery Man, thank you for the 5. Glad you're excited to see more of this game as well. H. Real shit. Okay, let's do it. It's just the pit. Oh, but the rooms are like cute little like corporate areas. Nice. Can we first strike this guy with fire? Yeah. Get his shield out of here.
H.
Thank you for the H as well, Flashk. Here, let's swap because Eva the goat. Eva just gets the free 5 damage on everyone.
Wow. How you're playing FE, you must hate Bug Fables.
So, so you're saying you like Escape from Ever After, so you hate Bug Fables? That's, yep, exactly.
Like this where you just brawl with your co-workers for promotions, turtle wow, turtle
I know. We should, we should be fighting each other more in the real world. Because that clearly doesn't happen very often otherwise. So I think we should be fighting each other much more, yeah. Recalibrate your gyro before you go in. No, thankfully this is a good game with no gyro controls. Oh yeah, I decided I'd keep the timer carrying over from the other stream as well, just because, like, why not? Also, I forgot, mainly.
So you hate Bug Fables?
That's exactly what I'm trying to communicate by playing this game, yes. Excellent use of subtext. Thank you so much for the $10, Andrew. Even realize you finished the new overlay? Yeah, it's nothing crazy, it's not a huge change.
Also, am I seeing things, or did you change your stream layout recently?
Yeah, slight change. I was working on this last night. I made the new alerts last night and a slight shake up to the layout. I just think that for all the editing that I've done of games where it's like 16:9, so it is like full screen, like having my face cam over the game has been an issue in edits a lot of times. So like, even though I want to like maximize the space that the gameplay takes up overall, I think it's just kind of better this way to have it be separate. Due to budget cuts, Bug Fables does not exist.
Chat, Bugs killed his grandma.
Yeah, Bugs killed my grandma. You guys are being insensitive. Also, I just realized the game is probably a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But this way, like, chat also doesn't cover the stream or the game or anything. It just makes it so that you can tune out the stream stuff and just look at the game if you really want. I think that works better. Any chance we can get a floor counter? No, because I'd have to manually update it every time. I mean, you'll be able to tell every 10 floors when I get to an intermediate floor. Yeah, right now, with endgame, I am kind of just destroying everything a little bit. I'm gonna do that. I'm sick of this Bringle guy. And see, I'm giving you the option now. You have the option to just focus on the gameplay. There's no stupid Bringle or chat covering it.
Bringle, have you considered, due to budget cuts, this message could not be completed?
Unfortunate that the budget got cut right then and there. Oh my god, I let go of space slightly too early. Wait, I can save this with a Roo Romp, I think. Or Roo Rush. Oh, does 2. I forgot what I had equipped on her. Wait, the burn. I'm still going to 1-turn. I wanted to 1-turn everything. Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter when we don't take damage, though. Never really appreciated the sign that shows what floor you're on in T2ID, but I missed it in this game. Yeah, I'm shocked that there isn't a sign that tells you what floor you're on. I guess just, like, count in your head. The budget cuts jokes returned frame 1 of coming back to this game. That's kind of beautiful. I should just have Eva out by default. Free 5 damage is just so good for the early fights in this. I know, the 1-turn everything run is dead. Although I'm pretty sure it's going to get impossible on, like, 2 sets of floors from now. Burn first strike. Yeah, I actually do really like this game's UI. One of the, like, things that I'm always more worried about as far as, like, indie games go is just, like, UI stuff feeling a little bit clunky. This game does it quite well. Yeah, I do like how each room is, like, a little bit visually distinct in this so far as well. Watch Grandma be the final boss. Yeah, I am unspoiled on what the final boss for the Stairs of Success is, so nobody tell me, please.
Due to budget cuts, the end of this.
No, the budget's getting cut so much that even the punctuation is getting deleted. Risky business. Only be able to execute perfect blocks, but it doubles defense if they do. Caution, the pit behind the sun will bring you back to the ground floor with no option to return. Okay, yeah, so that's the giant hole you jump in if you want to leave. Hey, we're already 10% of the way there. The final boss is Bug Fables. Oh, I should have first struck him with Tinder. It's got a stupid-ass shield.
As a Walmart employee, the end game was genuinely the most hilarious.
I was shocked that they made a Walmart mention, because that's like the only direct real-world like reference in this game. Oh no, we took our first damage. Run is over. Reset.
Final boss.
No, I know that there's a boss at the end of it. I do know that much. Boss was cut due to budget cuts. Yep. A Walmart what now? There was a Walmart mention in this game. Oh my god, it's a fucking carrot.
Due to budget
Hello?
cuts, we have had to reduce the amount of super chats for the foreseeable future. Consider this a parting gift until we get more funding. Thank you for partnering with Nuclear Waffle.
Nuclear Waffle.
Where your waffles
Thank you for the $50. Starting a $50 super chat with due to budget cuts is crazy. Fuck. Now you've reminded me that I really need to make a special alert for larger amounts. I just like figured I could get through a stream without those. Thank you so much, Nuclear Waffle. Due to budget cuts is crazy. Yeah, let's Reedy Requiem. Aim for bottom guy. Due to budget cuts, there's no special alert.
The final boss is actually Zookeeper X again.
You just get ported into Dream Team. Just to prove that hell is in fact real. I'll just hit the Reedy Requiem again, it's fine. I can afford the MP. Wonder if all the floors will look distinctly different. Yeah, they're all like similar to each other, but like the vibes are slowly changing. Is there any reason to be breaking the pots in these rooms? Like, do you get... I think I got a coin from that. Oh my god, a little bonsai tree. What's good? Oh, okay. No Tinder first strike. Boo womp. Pots sometimes have money, but that's it. Okay, cool. I might just ignore them.
Due to budget cuts, Pringle's the final boss.
It's just gonna be me. That makes sense, yeah.
The final boss is a full playthrough of Sticker Star.
Am I allowed to outsource this playthrough of Sticker Star? I can get Astro on it. He can do that part for me. I can put my top Sticker Star guy on that. Forgot how good this game's OST is. I know, it's so good. I'm shocked that the OST is like one of my favorite parts of this game. Not because I don't like the rest of the game, but just because like, damn, it's really good. Like I expected it to be pretty good and just be like a nice compliment to the game, but it is genuinely one of my favorite parts about the game. Oh yeah, patches also just one taps, I think. So like, yeah, my patches does 6. That's right. Yeah, the board fight theme I really liked. Mr. Moon is still my favorite one though. Okay, we can just go in with Eva. Oh no, he's using his gay beam. Hit him. God, the depth perception for first striking is a little difficult. I saw some of the Steam reviews for this game complaining about like depth perception like in a blanket sense, and I didn't really think it was that big of an issue in this game. I think the main thing that I've struggled with depth perception on is first striking enemies. What floor are you on? We're somewhere between 10 and 20. I want to say like 14 or 15. Yeah, legally distinct X-Not Fortress is also a really good one.
I died on floor 48 yesterday, please avenge me LV16.
Oh no. Wait, I'm on level 16 or you were level 16 like in the game? Don't worry, we'll get past 48. I have endgame stuff, so I have no excuse to not win this, honestly. We'll go patches. Teddy Tremor to get rid of their little guys. And then back to Eva with this slot, actually. You were level 16 in game. Okay, yeah, I'm 24 going into this and have more endgame stuff. I wish you could do pre-pig pit in this game. Yeah, earliest you can do it is right after chapter 1. Yeah, they gotta stop making games with really good OSTs because it's gonna get less impressive. Pandal, thank you for the 2. Yeah, I'll bounce on this guy. I love that you jump on them, but it still does a legally distinct buckler attack instead of a jump. Yo, King Coper, thank you for the 2 months. Pre-pig pit would be sick. The name of it alone is good. Okay, we'll one-tap this guy before he makes more sprouts. And Wolfgang will one-tap this guy. Yeah, that timing is still a little tight. Yeah, it's a triple P. Pre-pig pit. P-p-p. Oh wait, I should have spent for another turn. Actually, no, it kind of didn't matter. I should be using restorations to keep my MP up when I'm literally full on SP. Next playthrough, make sure to do piss pre-Innspeak Stairs of Success. Oh my god, it's perfect. The actual earliest one you can do it is called piss. Pre-Innspeak Stairs of Success. I guess post-pigs is PPP, but I like piss better. That's the one. No, it's okay. You can cut the O out of the, you can cut the O out of the acronym. It's lowercase anyway when you, like, type it out. Punch in patches. Yeah. Wait, do I have Flying Smackdown equipped? Or Winged Smackdown? I think this one taps them. Close enough. Why are you murdering innocent people? I don't know. Money, I guess? We got lots of it. This actually does just seem like a good money grind for slightly earlier in the game. Like, look at this room. This room's got a whole, like, bookshelf going on and shit. Oh, hey, nice stun. Let's swap to Eva. Yeah, this is probably just the best money grinding spot in the game. Oh, that's right. This can only... Yeah, hold on. Let's just use... I'll just buckler throw. I can tank his damage. I'm not worried about his damage. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really needed more MP is my thing. Because, like, 24 is kind of low. But it's more like healing was the problem and not, like, the max capacity that I had. Like, this turn I'm going to use a restoration. Because I'm full on SP again. But, like, restoration's a pretty good way to manage your stuff. I should have swapped. Here, I'll just let him do a turn. Wolfgang's bulky. Yeah, main thing is how often you're using Wolfgang's 7 MP Quake. Yeah. I haven't been using it a ton, because Teddy Tremor's pretty good. I like the stun chance on Teddy Tremor a lot. Stun is quite good. There's another poison infusion. Oh my god. This game. Poison infusion on Flint is insanely cracked. I think I should put the other one on Patches, because I'm Teddy Tremoring a lot, and so a poison chance on every Teddy Tremor hit would be kind of heat. Although, can I afford to? I don't know if I've used Taunt a single time. I have my Patches built as a attacker rather than defensive, so I'll unequip Taunt for that. Wait, was Poison 1? No, Poison Protect is 1. Poison Infusion is 3. Maybe it's not going on Patches then. I wonder if the chance stacks. Yeah, I'm not certain. Because he has combo boost and all offense. Plushy Pummel is also good. I don't think it's worth removing for the poison chance. Okay, let's put it on someone else. Who's got more stuff to play with? Who's equipping useless stuff? I could just unequip Hail Mary for it, but it takes 3. I could unequip Hail Mary and Dragon Skin. I feel like Tinder's the one that I have the most stuff on. I mean, Eva is usually one-hit KOing, but when she's not, the poison chance is good. I'll probably just put it on Tinder. Just put Hail Mary back on. Let's put it on Tinder. Tinder's doing multi-hits sometimes. We should have Coin Plus on, though. But Confidence is kind of shitty. And then maybe just unequip the health boost. Nah, let's unequip the Spiky Shell. We'll go Poison Infusion. So then that gives me another 1 for Confidence again. Yeah. Eva does have multi-hits, but I'm using the Dark Magic equip on her. So her best thing to do is always just a Fang Feast. Okay, I think the Patches First Strike is actually really, really good for Stairs of Success. Like, holy. Okay, so this is floor 21 now, so we're starting to get to, like, post-chapter 1 enemies. Probably a mix of chapter 1 and post-chapter 1 and early chapter 2. Okay, floor 22. What does Dark Magic do? Dark Magic uses HP instead of MP for special attacks, which is as insane of an effect as it sounds like. So Eva can spend 3 HP to do a piercing 5 HP lifesteal move. So every time she uses it, she heals a net 2 HP, and it's just a really good DPS attack. Or like single target DPS. Okay, let's switch to Wolfgang the Goat. I'll hit a restoration for my MP. That doesn't seem broken at all. It's not like... I wouldn't call it broken, but it's very good. It doesn't, like, reduce the difficulty of fights to a crazy degree. But it definitely makes some fights easier. It's more powerful against some fights than others. I'll just swap to burn a turn. I know there's a do nothing. I guess I could have done an encourage, but whatever. Dark Magic Fangs is just such a good option. But this game does a really good job of letting you build your characters into kind of whatever role you want them to. Like, Patches can be either your best, like, offense or your best defense if you want him to. Patches probably just is the best character overall. And now his 6 damage first strike is pretty tough. It one-taps that guy. He one-taps so many things. He does forward base damage. And I have 2 attack increases on him. What was the debate people were having about Patches? Oh boy. There were some people saying that he did or didn't have a natural 1 defense. He does have a natural 1 defense. Yeah, Patches just gets +1 attack and +1 defense base, which no one else has. Patches is the only character that does 4 damage with his standard attack. You like Patches more than Wolfgang? I think I like Wolfgang more. I think Patches is the best one. But I think I like the way that Wolfgang's attacks work in this game more, and think he's a little more, like, interesting. So Patches is just, like, he's the damage guy. First striking kind of doesn't matter when he has a shield. Yeah, it is strange that they don't tell you that Patches has base defense. That decision is kind of strange. Okay, let's do probably just Eva, the goat, or the bat. Yeah, I do unfortunately agree that Tinder just seems like the weakest one overall. Because Tinder is like kind of an AoE / damage character, but like Patches and Wolfgang and Eva can all do better AoE, and then Eva and especially Patches can do much better single target. Winged Smackdown is good though. Winged Smackdown is a good attack. Yeah, the synergy with the fire attacks and Flint's Buckler is pretty good. I never tattled these guys. You know what? Screw it. Let's research them. Purple Gnome, 5 HP. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, but Tinder has the best synergy attack, for sure.
Can you make Hidonos a compressed GIF of the entire Cars movie?
I mean, I can. I don't know if that has anything to do with this channel at all, but I sure can do that. Like, that is a thing I'm capable of. Punch him. Punch him. Why is he stuck on this pot? Whoa! I unleashed the beast when I broke that pot. Okay, here's some Chapter 2 enemies. Yeah, Foot of a Fish. That's the issue I mostly ran into in my playthrough as well. Was just like, Restoration is kind of too good and basically a necessity in hard mode. Because I played my first playthrough and only playthrough on hard mode. And it's just like, you kind of need that healing to the point where you cannot afford to sacrifice the SP resource for damage. Especially when you can do pretty good damage otherwise. And on like boss fights, the synergy attacks aren't super good because you can just kind of lay into them with single targets anyway. Oh, I just got bubbled. Yeah, Eva can turn people into chickens, but that attack just also seems kind of niche in its use cases. You're also in hard mode for your first playthrough. I wonder how the game is balanced on normal. I'm curious how it's balanced on normal too. I should like look at like boss fight footage or something for normal mode. Because I'm actually curious what the normal mode experience is. Because I didn't find it like too difficult on hard mode. It was the exact difficulty that I wanted for like a first playthrough of it, honestly. How much health do these guys have again? A lot, right? No, they only have 6. We're chilling. I always go hard mode first run, TBH. For me, it depends on if it's a game or a genre that, like, I have experience with. Like, this game, I was like, okay, so it's like T2ID, so let's try hard mode for it. Why is there still a Robo-Pig here? There we go. There's the patch of smack. Like, when I play, for example, the other game that I've played somewhat recently that has a hard mode, like, built in would be Triangle Strategy. I brought this game up, like, last stream, too. Don't know why this game keeps coming up. But, like, that game has an easy, normal, and hard mode, and I did normal for my first playthrough because it was, like, my first tactics RPG, like, ever. I'm gonna hit the restoration here. And then I did another playthrough on hard mode after I learned that, yeah, I really like the gameplay in that. And then Dream Team, you can't... Okay, no, Dream Team's not a joke to me. Dream Team doesn't fit into this debate because you can't do Dream Team hard mode as your first playthrough. You have to beat a save file in normal mode to get hard mode. Yeah, normal mode Triangle Strategy was also not super easy, yeah. Yeah, no, having to beat a game to unlock hard mode is quite silly. Okay, here's floor 30. That's, yeah. Okay, yeah. This will make the boss rush a lot easier. This would have made the rest of the story a lot easier. Holy shit, what a good reward. There's another synergy charm. This just goes in your inventory and your restoration gets better. They tried to change it in a patch to make it an equipable or like a trinket instead of a key item. And then everyone was like, no, we like it being a key item. So they changed it back. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Another key item. Restoration is now 8 instead of 6 for all of its heals. 8 HP per character and 6 MP. Punch this freaky guy. So yeah, you only need to do 30 floors. Like, you probably should if you're trying to optimize your damage and your ability to get through hard mode. Probably should play to floor 30 on this. Like, as soon as it's available. The enemies are not that hard. It's still just chapter 1 and 2 stuff right now. There should have been a third one for beating boss rush. That would make sense. Then the 10 HP would be very satisfying, yeah. Got that during chapter 2, makes Duckster so easy. I bet that helps a lot with Duckster, yeah. Yeah, no, that would make a bunch of the games significantly easier. Because you can't even get the base one before Duckster. Because you get the other one before Cthulhu. But after Duckster. So yeah, that definitely makes Duckster easier. Duckster was the hardest boss fight in the game, for sure. Which is very funny. I think I actually kind of want to Wolfgang here. And then... yeah, we'll Tinder. Bringle did the whole thing keyboard. See, I still don't get why people are arguing so hard against keyboard. Like, throughout this whole playthrough, I mean, I think it mostly happened during the first day. I didn't want to find my controller before playing it the first time, so for the first stream, I was like, okay, I'm just going to give it a try on keyboard and see if I like it or dislike it. It was absolutely fine. It was just one guy. It was not one guy. Astro was one of the people complaining about it, but it was not just one guy. Yeah, no, everyone was saying, like, no, game's going to suck without a controller. I played it with keyboard. It's fine. I do not mind it at all. The thing that I really like about it is that I can play it with one hand, and it's just, like, kind of chill. It leaves my other hand free to do whatever else, you know? And, like, when you open the game, it even has a pop-up that's like, use of a controller is highly recommended for this game. And I'm like, really? I think it's fine without a controller. Yeah, I can play Bug Fables with the other hand. Exactly. That's what I was implying. What do you think I was implying? Yeah, so I can play Bug Fables with my right hand. Keep my left hand on the keyboard. Right hand is completely free for stomping bugs. Can this thing get poisoned? Yes, it can. Get destroyed. Yeah, that's why I did this whole playthrough with a keyboard, so I could play Bug Fables off to the side with my right hand. Yeah, like, controller is also nice. Do not get me wrong. I just am not bothered by the use of keyboard in this game. I think hitting the button timings on keyboard is kind of fun. So for the third episode, I did use... Oh my god, this guy's actually kind of cracked. What? For the third stream of this series specifically, I switched to using controller to see if anyone would notice and if it would bother them. And surprisingly, like, no one mentioned it. And then I swapped back to using keyboard after. Okay, he's latching. Damn. They're actually starting to chunk through my health. Chunk? Yup. Chunk. I mean, I'm gonna get a level soon. I still have all my items. Okay, good. Because I used a bunch of them in the boss rush, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't, that I didn't save after using them last time or anything. Ow. Okay, let's keep spamming these restorations. Because they're even better now. 8 HP per is crazy. Alright, see ya, Mystery Man. Yeah, I wonder when I'm gonna start getting XP from enemies again. Probably not till I get to, like, end game stuff. I wonder if the Stairs of Success has new enemies as well, the way that the pit has new enemies in T2ID. Yeah, we'll just sneak past. Boop that guy. Doing the entire pit before Chapter 4 made me way too overpowered. Yeah, that's kind of the case in Thousand Year Door as well. You see that Paper Mario Smash Bros. Mod? I heard something about that. I heard that it was a thing. I'm not a Smash player in the slightest, so Smash stuff is, like, not something that I follow super closely. Oh my god, it's the parrot. Punch him. Punch the bird. Punch the bird. God. Second synergy charm. It's, well, first one... depends on what order. Either one can be the first or the second. One of them is in the lighthouse in Chapter 2, and the other is floor 30 in this dungeon. Okay, yeah, Chapter 3 enemies are a big jump up in difficulty for sure. Yeah, I don't know if he's an angry bird. He's definitely an annoyed bird. Oh yeah, if there's a Paper Mario Fortnite skin, I'll be there. Nintendo would never put any of their IPs in Fortnite. They've, like, had talks about it before, but they wanted it to be Nintendo Switch exclusive. And Fortnite is like, no, we don't, like, do that. God, these timings are still difficult as fuck. Damn. Gets Fang Feast to take out this fucking pirate. Get out of here. Yeah, Samus was almost in Fortnite. Yeah, Samus would have been cool in Fortnite. But yeah, no, Nintendo's like, nah, we want complete control. And like that just makes me think of like those like Minecraft Mario packs, honestly, where Nintendo's like, okay, but these can only be on Switch. If we get a Paper Mario skin, will code Bringle allow us to get a discount on it? Almost definitely not. Minecraft packs are also on 3DS. Okay, well, yeah, but that's on a Nintendo console. Oh, it's one of the Goombas that's like really easy to kill. These guys are insanely weak to dying. I think I could have just hit him with Flint and also just instantly killed it. That's right! Patches can't punch these unless it's the spiky one because they forgot to make the spiky one spiky. Totally forgot about that. Flint's gonna fucking die. I might just burn an item here. I should have swapped. No touch fire. You can touch fire if it's the spiky one, though. Patches can absolutely punch the spiky one. First hit kills. Ow. I keep missing those, and it does so much. Okay, hold on. Let me specifically use a barrage so I can kill this guy and show you that you can punch the spiky one. Apparently he counts as spiky and not fiery. They forgot. We learned that last time. It is very funny. Watch, it got patched. Now we're good. Oh, yeah. I punted that bird. Good. Oh, it doesn't let me first strike the bird, though, because he's not... or because he's flying. Because that makes sense. This is, like, actually a slightly dangerous fight. We go to Wolfgang, and I need to start hitting some restorations. Don't let them know, they'll just patch it. I mean, I wouldn't blame them if they patched it, because clearly it's an oversight, but I am kind of a fan of, like, I don't know. I think it's more nostalgia for, like, 2000s games in the pre-patch era. That, like, I do really like when glitches and, like, mechanical oversights like that just live on with the game. I'm gonna hit the restoration again. Okay, I'm gonna smack this bat guy with Flint, so we got no shields in play.
Can we get to SO for it Jobby Yorby's first live stream?
Can we get a significant other for Jobby's first live stream? I think Jobby already has a significant other. Haha, get it, get it. Yeah, shoutouts to Jobby, the chairman of the Paper Mario Content Ethics Board, which we founded in order to, you know, just keep everyone honest. Make sure that we're talking about Paper Mario in the most moral way possible. I know I'm toasted. You're the motherfucker who keeps making the Mount Pajama Hot joke, so you deserve this. Oh, that's right. Exhausted makes this cost twice as much, so I lose 1 HP doing this instead of healing 1. Yeah, the damage output of these Chapter 3 enemies is already kind of catching up. Like, I'm getting actual XP from them. I'm getting more than 1. I think this will, like, almost get easier once I start getting more frequent level ups. But the damage output of things might just be so good that it still won't make it easier. Okay, yeah, that's fun and fair. What do you mean it's armed when I first strike him, you piece of shit? Is there a floor count? You only see what floor you're on every 10. There's no sign that you can even use to keep track of it. Oh, that's right. Wolfgang is affected by that. See, that one's on me. But, like, first striking something and then it's just armed is kind of annoying. Let's swap to Eva with a go again. I think I do prefer T2ID's first strikes over this game just because they're a little bit nicer to the player. Like, it gives you the benefit of the doubt where, like, no matter which one you do, you can hit the enemy in a way that makes sense and is what you're expecting. Does that disarm him? It does not. Let me just do an encourage. But speaking of that stuff, the T2ID remake makes getting first strikes like 8 times harder than the original version for some reason. It's just so much pickier. Okay, here's floor 40. What do we get? Emberstone makes sense. That's for foraging to make better trinkets. Here's another legally distinct Groot enemy. Actually, here, let's punch this guy. 6 health. That's the power of Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Yeah, this game is also like, if the enemy runs into you, you do just straight up get first struck. I don't know, it's a more difficult way to balance it, and I'm not against that. It's just like, what T2ID does a really good job at being kind to the player, which is so funny considering where the series went, you know, a few games later. Okay. No spike, meaning we cannot punch him. We've played these games before. Yeah, the floors are getting progressively nicer looking as we go on. I like it. I like the visual evolution. They did the visual evolution thing better in SPM than T2ID, and even better in this game. Surprised Nintendo's not getting mad at these Paper Mario clones. I mean, even if they are mad about these Paper Mario inspired games, what are they really gonna do? Like, you can't. It's really hard to copyright a gameplay mechanic. Like, they can be as pissed as they want and just not be able to do anything about it. I mean, they should be embarrassed because this game is a much better Paper Mario game than the last 3 Paper Mario games, arguably the last 4 Paper Mario games, in fairness. Oh yeah, they tried to with Pal World and did not succeed. Yeah, but they didn't succeed. They tried with Pokemon and didn't succeed, so they're definitely not going to try for a Paper Mario thing. I think Pal World, honestly, was kind of a landmark game in the regards to, like, letting other companies just make, you know, games that are better than the ones Nintendo are making. Nintendo should be mad, but they should channel that energy into, like, making their games suck less ass. Okay, Flint's kind of starting to get killed. The Pokemon thing was a specific mechanic that not a lot of people bothered to look up. I mean, yeah, that's probably what the lawsuit was based around. But obviously they were mad about Power World as a whole. I really don't want to use a whole turn to punch this barrel, but I kind of think I have to. Did you research the barrels that the pirates are on? I'm pretty sure that I researched them. I think it showed the health bar there, right? Now I think I'm crazy. Good timing. Okay, we're gonna need Flint again. Okay, it did show it. Okay, I'm not crazy. That's what I thought. But whenever, like, someone asks something like that right after, like, I thought I had information confirmed in my head, I second guess it so hard. Oh yeah, I sent everyone in chat 10k. We did that at the end of the last stream. Like the last Bowser's Inside Story stream. Or not Inside Story stream, but the last Dream Team stream. Not the one today, but the one before today. Man, having 2 streams in one day kind of muddies the waters a little bit, I'm starting to realize. Let's go to Wolfgang. I haven't researched this funky guy. Is this guy new, or did I just not research him before? Oh yeah, sometimes the wire transfers just take a few days to get approved. Don't worry, it's coming. No, I've definitely fought this guy. I just didn't research him. Yeah, he was in Chapter 4. I know he was in Chapter 4. I just wasn't sure if he was a recolor or not. But no, I just didn't research him because everything on the planet was threatening to kill me. Everything was just so strong. Yeah, I only had Flint, so like if I stopped to research him, he would have killed me. Yes, I remember now. Okay, let's do a Teddy Tremor, because this kills the bat guy. Yeah, this purple guy is a counter, I know. Also, probably should have swapped to Eva to not incite another counter, but that's okay. We're going to level really soon. Let's swap back to Flint. I could have paid for the turn, actually, and that probably would have been good. The enemy's tornado is like kind of a janky dodge timing for sure.
Purple guy.
Purple guy? How will Pizza get a job now? Why don't you just use a Toad Cheer for a full heal? Because this game's not good, apparently. You can't spend, you know, some of your infinite money to get a full heal at any point in a boss fight. It's kind of fucked up. I think we're finally going to lean more into MP, yeah. Just to help with, like, not having to heal as much between levels here. It makes a ton of sense for this particular context. Magnet Man is so fast! It's okay, I jumped on his stupid dumb head. Okay, this is where things start to be, like, really strong. We're approaching 40, I think. No, we're almost at 50. This is in the 40s. The dodge chance is so good. I don't know what percent chance it is, but it feels like a lot. So that is basically confirmed, yeah. Yeah, I brought my best material for today, Piplup. It just felt like the day to finally be like, you know what? I'm going to start being a funny streamer. I think I'm going to start doing the jokes, you know? I was like, you know, there haven't been enough jokes in this stream. Okay, I want to hit that back guy and then kill him with Eva, but I don't think there's a way to, like, do that. I'll just Teddy Tremor again. Oh, I got the stun. Wait, no, let's stall. So confused about this purple pizza bit. See, it's actually a really clever joke inspired by the good old wood-fired pizza. How will pizza get a job now? Hold on, I'm like highlighted on something on my OBS and it was scaring me that I was gonna misclick and ruin my entire layout. Yeah, but it's a real deep cut kind of joke. Oh my god, his fire range is so big. God, first striking him sucks. Yeah, 7 damage each for 1 missed overworld movement is very, very punishing. I know this was Astra's least favorite enemy because he got destroyed by it. Is that fucking Iron Man? Yeah, this is Iron Man from the hit movie Iron Man. Yo, Juliana, thank you for the membership. I have an IRL friend named Juliana, so it's like, wait a minute.
Bargeefin it.
Bargeefin it. Thank you for Bargeefin it. Yeah, this guy healing every time he does an attack is also kind of crazy. Happy to have you here. Thank you so much. Yeah, multi-hit draining attack is very strong. Oh, and this guy can shoot through walls. Yep. Do I need to Tinder first strike him? I don't even think I can. Yeah. I should have just tried to jump on him to not take damage guaranteed. Because I don't even know if Tinder breaks this guy's shield or not. We're going to winged smackdown this fight. Honestly, Tinder's synergy makes a ton of sense right here as well. But it's kind of too late for that. Okay, we'll swap Eva out. Fang Feast. Yeah, the Chapter 4 battle start attacks are very strong. And also, Humpty Dumpty is 2 in this game. Okay, Patches is slightly low, but I need his Teddy Tremor to live. And by live, I mean succeed at all here. Okay, I'll just Fang Feast again. Patches will definitely live a turn. Okay, he's got the mine there. Okay. Eva's gonna have to tank that, unfortunately. I'm gonna Fang Feast into a Restoration. Yeah. Restoration for sure. Tinder was late to work? What the fuck was that? Why did we just... Tinder just failed to show up for a second, then just popped in. Sure. Just late for work, That's okay. That fits with the theming of this game, Tardiness demerit. Yeah, like that's in character for Tinder. I believe that. Yeah, 3 XP for these fights. Like, usually when you get to the point where enemies are not giving you any star points in your Paper Mario run, they're like, oh my god, can I burn this? Do I get anything for it? Jar beef in it. Oh my god, I got a coin! Usually when you get to the point where you're not getting any star points from your enemies, they're like not ridiculously strong, but they're still strong as fuck in this game. There we go. The Patches timing is so difficult, but it's so rewarding. Okay, I think we just Pillow Punch and then barrage the guy with the gun. Give me a poison. I need 1 poison before the end of the attack for this to kill. Or, like, as in not on the last hit, thanks. Okay, and then what I should be doing here is I actually should be optimizing because hard mode is hard enough. We want to encourage and then finish the fight with the Teddy Tremor just to get that little bit of extra SP. I have Poison Infusion on Flint and Tinder. I wanted to put it on Eva or Patches, mainly Patches, but I just didn't have the TP for it. Health Share revives characters with an additional +2 defense for 2 turns. Wow, that is also really good. That's a great floor 50 reward. This is a key item also. This isn't a trinket. So we just get that as an upgrade. Yeah, that helps during the main story a lot as well. I feel like 50 is probably the point that they like kind of expect or want you to play to, like for your normal playthrough. Can we punch this guy? There we go. Because like a lot of these buffs would have made hard mode a little less hard. Oh my god, I never tattled the angry carrot. Oh, maybe I should. Kill this guy though, for sure, instead of the vegetable. This one taps even without a poison proc. Yeah. Yeah, the outdoor looking floor is nice. All right, yeah, that's what I wanted to click. Uh-huh. Getting to this point would have been hard. Oh yeah, it would have been hard, but like you definitely would like want to do it before the final chapter if you're like trying to get the most optimal but like reasonable experience. But like I'm not upset about how it played out without this. Okay, Crimson Carrot, 5 HP, 1 defense, so he still gets killed by Patches. So let's hit a Restoration. He went to 20 after Chapter 2 and was so sad when he saw the Synergy boost at 30. Yeah. The Synergy boost is insane. Like, to increase Restoration. Insanely strong.
Jar beef in it. Join Discord to jar beef it. Make a
True.
security
Join the
alert
Discord to absolutely jar beef it. And by it, I mean, what do I mean? Okay, I'm just gonna punt this guy with the buckler. Yeah, join the Discord if you're not in it already. It's on screen now, so people know. Okay, huge Teddy Tremor there. Let's go for the gold pig because the other guy's stunned. Oh yeah, the robots can be poisoned. Subtle reference to the final boss. Oh, he does 2 of them. Okay, we'll leave Patches out, and then I'm gonna swap Flint over to Eva, more than likely. Because these guys with shields are just, like, kind of menacing. But Eva just doesn't care. I probably could have paid for that, too. I knew he was doing the second one, and I still suck. No more excuses. Encourage team. Encourage team. Be optimal. Yeah. How many people are here? The Discord is at 3,700 something members. What? Are you kidding? That counts as the enemy first striking me. I clipped onto his back as I was walking next to him. Okay. Buckler Barrage. Yeah, I'm going to start wanting some XP from these guys so I can level up. Can I bribe you to time Pipplebout for 10 seconds for the bit? Oh, easily. Fuck, I'd do it for free. Hold on. 10 seconds? Yeah, for free. No bribe necessary. There you go. Buckler Barrage for guaranteed kill here. I'd need a poison on the first hit otherwise. Okay, let's do Restoration, and I'm going to need to swap to Eva.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Just encourage. I probably should have swapped, actually. Wait, that's what I meant to do. Sorry, I got distracted by high-level comedy. I'll just pay for it with my SP. That's okay. Tab out music disappearing. Yup. Let's hit this with the buckler. Give me the poison. I think we're already at the point where things don't get one-tapped by Patches. Oh, but Patches certainly would have been the better choice, yeah. Patches could very realistically die in 1 round to this fight. Okay, hold on. Give me a poison, and I kill the unicorn as long as it poisons before the last hit. You fucker. Stop poisoning on the last hit. It's mean. Oh, my blocks are kind of with it, though. I don't like how there's no transition reward rooms. Yeah, there are. Every 10 floors, there's a reward room with no enemy.
Overheard my sis and went, "Are you watching Bingo?"
Shoutouts to Gossiper's sister. I think we just swap away from Patches so he doesn't die, because he is quite weak to dying when he has, you know, 3 health. Oh. No, I was gonna just hit him with Flint once I got in position for it so I don't get destroyed on the first strike. I forgot it's not a mash. Oh, fuck. I was gonna escape just so I could run it back. What a stupid way to die. Oh my god. That's really annoying. Fuck, man. Oh my god. I don't want to play the whole thing from the beginning again because I got first struck by one guy and then misremembered how to do the runaway. God damn it.
Most aura?
Most aura? Wolfgang. God, what a stupid fucking way to die. Oh my god. Now we have to do the whole last hour of gameplay again. Man, this is just the battle medley, but different. What floor was that? That was like 55 or something. Okay, well, let's run it back. I'll try to be faster this time, I guess. I don't know. I felt like I was playing pretty decently quickly before, but let's see if I can be even faster. You have to let Astro know that the flamethrower guy wiped you. His first strike is ridiculous. I should have just not ran away with Flint. I was just going to run away so I could get a better chance at that and swap to a different character. Because that's like what you would do in Paper Mario. And that's just not a good way to handle it in this game. Oh, he has a shield. Yeah, it was a practice run that I didn't need, though. I was doing fine. Like, I had all the proper conditions to not die there. It was literally just like a moment of brupidity. Oh yeah, it's better to run. In my mind, I was just like, oh yeah, it's a Paper Mario-like game. You just mash to run away. Completely forgot there's an actual command for it. I'm playing too much Mario and Luigi. You also mash in Bowser's Inside Story. Don't worry, we'll get back to floor 50 in like minutes. I'm gonna play really fast now. Stop the mashing, your poor keyboard can't take it. Nah, keyboards can take mashing.
So this is PMCS. A shame it's stuck on the Wii U.
Yep, this is Color Splash. Exactly accurate. What floor are we on? Floor 2. Damn it, why'd you tell him? Okay, we're optimizing this shit now. Oh, except for when Humpty Dumpty goes Humpty crazy. I don't know. wish that was a good joke. Just imagine it was, and then it'll be good. He lands in armed position. I was trying to click fast. God damn it. Just doesn't matter when they don't deal any damage. I know, that was a pretty epic joke, yeah. See, the joke there is that they both end with the E sound. And so, like, you know, an untrained ear might have not even noticed that it didn't quite rhyme. Okay, we're gonna speedrun this shit now. Like, I'm gonna actually, like, cut my attacks short to make it faster and all that. Because the difficulty of this is completely irrelevant for the first couple floors, so... He just swung the tip of it into me on accident. What a guy. Yeah, speedrun strat is just spam Teddy Tremor on all these early floors. Oh, when the guy's stunned, and even though he has a shield, you can still hit him. I didn't even realize that. Tough. Yeah, stun ignores the shield, I guess. I didn't even realize that until now. I'm actually using 2 hands on the keyboard now to further optimize this shit. You stun the shield? No, it's like the guy got stunned when I used Teddy Tremor. And while he's stunned, he's like not holding his shield up. Okay, here's 10. Look at that. That only took like a few minutes to get back here. Shadow Emperor, is that an attempt to bait me into saying 6-7? Like 6 to 700? Was that the goal? Like I probably did have around that many coins, but I feel like that's what the the idea was there. Well, yeah, but it's not bait if I acknowledge it and say it on purpose. That's not the same thing. And if you think it's the same thing, then clearly you don't understand this whole live stream thing. I didn't get baited into saying it if I intentionally said it. Not at all, but I appreciate the convenient reference. Yeah, it's like it is like the Ligma shield. Like you can't fall for a Ligma joke that you know is a Ligma joke. That doesn't count as falling for it. I think I just restoration then Teddy Tremor again. You're willingly saying it? That's worse? Nah. I'm taking control of the situation, which is better. I don't even like really need to collect money, but like I'm just collecting it because I can, I guess. Yeah, the money is useful for 100%ing costumes and stuff, which, like, 100% of this game does seem cool. I don't think that I'll be streaming it. Maybe I'll do it in my free time, but honestly, I just, like, have so many things to play that, like, I want to do all the, like, engaging, like, challenging content with this game and then keep it going. So that is the world we live in as far as content goes, is you gotta just keep going. But, like, 100% for this game does seem very rewarding. There's just, like, 18 other games that I've promised to play. I saw the subscriber count drop by 1 in real time after that. The stairs gives you an item that makes getting the costumes easier? What? Just, like, cheaper, or...? Kind of rhetorical. Don't spoil what the rewards are.
Many games use mashing as the command for running from battle. What does this say about the perception of retreating as a panicked or cowardly act, compared to this game's carefully timed button press?
That's probably what the devs meant by making it distinct from Paper Mario. You know, there was probably a story reason. That would be my guess. And not just because mashing is, like, overall not the most fun mechanic in like these types of games. See, the thing is, my toxic trait is that I absolutely do like mashing in video games, but I only like it because I'm good at it. Like, otherwise, I would not care for... Like, I see why people don't care for mashing mechanics. But, like, because I think that it is not the best game design. But also, I can press really fast. So, like, I kind of like when it happens. More MP, yeah, while he's stunned. Yo, what's up, Angel? Yeah, like Tinder's Smackdown action command is not difficult in the slightest. You do not need to mash fast for that. And I think that's kind of the good way to balance it in a Paper Mario-esque game where you're going to use mashing as a mechanic. And I think TTYD does this pretty well where like... Huh? I did the action command exactly right? I was holding left? Okay. Doesn't super matter. Don't know why that happened. But like all the mashes in TTYD are quite forgiving, so it makes it not actually that big of an issue. They're forgiving, but it's like rewarding to do them faster than intended, so it works overall. Like Rally Wink or like Rally Wink is a good example where like you can just mash it way faster than it gives you the time for, so you get the satisfaction of being fast, but don't need to be like super good at mashing to be able to get the most out of the attack. Oh yeah, but in Mario Party, it's fun. No, mashing in Mario Party is fine, because it's Mario Party.
I think one of the cats stepped on your CPAP machine. It was making noises and I turned it off Lamau.
That probably did happen. Yeah, the power button for it is on the top of it. So if a cat steps on it, it does just turn on and spew pressurized air out into the atmosphere. Okay, Poison Infusion again. Honestly, I wasn't even making that good use of it, so I'm not even going to worry about re-equipping it right now. Okay, we're already back to 20. It's been like 10 minutes. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, this game is too good, so I have to, like, pay attention to my moves and actions, even in these weaker fights. Optimal mashing is tricep heavy. Yeah, imagine training triceps to be better at button mashing. You want visually defined triceps to get 26 inputs a second. 26 inputs a second is like borderline impossible. There's tricks to do it, like drag clicking on a mouse. You could get that faster. But like genuinely just pressing it, you have to be like a freak. Why do you have a clock showing UTC on your overlay? No, that's just how long I've been streaming today. The stream was split into 2 segments because we did 2 different subjects today. But that's just the cumulative stream timer for the day. And so if it happens to line up with a time zone... I mean, I guess it's because I started it at an even hour, so it would line up with a time zone, yeah. See, foot of a fish, this is the discussion that people aren't ready for. Although I don't know if I agree with you. But I respect the hot take, I guess.
Will we be reviving your grandma and forgiving the bugs after this game? Or are there other games to come first?
Bug Fables is not going to be the immediate next game. I got to play games that, like, get views. Because, like, there's definitely the subset of Bringle viewers that want to watch me play Bug Fables. But Bug Fables does not have the pull of anything Nintendo. And Escape from Ever After was also, like, a recent release, which was kind of why it was a little easier to get people excited about it. So, Pookopia. Lou has been playing Pookopia, and I've been enjoying seeing snippets of them playing it, but it's too long of a game for me to sink into right now. I spend too much time on this YouTube stuff. It's a huge time commitment to make as much content as I do. Okay, with guys with shields at this point, I should just first strike to make sure that I don't get struck by them. Oh, I'm running out of shit. Hold on. Like, I'm absolutely going to play Bug Fables, and I'm excited to play it overall, but it is pretty niche as far as video games go. What do you mean? You don't just press the button and the video gets made? No, but that's what, like, AI-generated YouTubers do. I think you're underestimating Bug Fables. I mean, like, I think I know what to expect from it. It's not going to be, like, bad. I just don't think it's going to work for, like, a video, and so it'll probably stay as a stream series. But also the streams get turned into videos, so, you know. Can we change the subject? How about we don't backseat what I want to talk about in my stream? Thanks. God, the fact that Escape from Ever After pauses when you tab out is just like so... It makes it so obvious that I'm tapping out to time someone out. It's so unnecessarily toxic to have the whole game audio pause when I do it. It just makes the action feel so much more damning.
Thank you for the content and all your hard work, Bringley.
Yo, Trout House, thank you for the 5. I'm glad you appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. It's just huge time commitment, and I think that I'm probably not the best at splitting my time and work-life balancing. Backseating for talking is crazy. Exactly. Bringlini Alfredo's crazy. No, I'm used to those ones. They're good. They're just nice. All the funny fucked up versions of the name, just it's clean. No, but next I want to keep going on my my Mario and Luigi series goals, because my goal is to do a video about the rest of the series like this year. So I still need to do Partners in Time and Superstar Saga and Paper Jam. And I've technically, like, I just want every game to at least be, like, represented on my channel is the idea. So, like, Brothership I've streamed and made a few of the highlights videos of. I don't think I'll be going back to make highlights of, like, old stream content or anything. But I'll probably do some challenge run thing with Brothership in the future. But it has at least been represented on this channel, and there's a place to watch me play it. So I'm not as worried about that one. But like I wanna collect them all, you know? Maybe if we have time, I'll do a Super Mario RPG thing this year as well. Because I also really like Super Mario RPG. This is a shield guy. I'm just gonna hit him with the buckler so that he doesn't get the first strike on me. God, his bubbles move. Hit him. Maybe a Color Splash challenge. You had a challenge run Color Splash. You have to play Color Splash. Is the unfortunately under talked about aspect of challenge running Color Splash. And by that, I don't even mean like haha game bad. I mean game long as fuck. Because the game's like 25 hours. Maybe, like, probably 20 if you really know what you're doing. But, like, are still, you know, kind of casual about it. And then you factor in challenge running and prep and problem solving, and it's just like, ugh, so long. Are there even Color Splash challenge runs? There's lots of them you could do. But Color Splash is also just so padded with like cutscenes that you can't skip because it has the modern Paper Mario slow text problem that it just becomes such a chore to play again for content purposes. Same reason, I think I talked about this last time. I've talked about this in like random places somewhat recently. Same reason that all of us people that do content with Thousand Year Door use the original instead of the remake still. just because you cannot skip text nearly as quickly in the remake. Like, you have to wait for it to slowly scroll, and it genuinely makes playing through the game twice as long. Like, that is completely accurate to say. It is so much longer to replay it. Not to mention being able to use speed up and save states on the original for, like, convenience and getting footage and all that. Oh, that's right. These guys can summon more boys. Yeah, N64, like Paper Mario 64, has the fastest text speed of the entire series because you can hold B to just auto mash through it. That should be in every text-heavy RPG game. Like, genuinely. It should just be an option. Like, let the player choose if they're going to read the text or not. Because, like, repeat plays, sometimes you don't want to read all the main story stuff again if you've, like, have it pretty fresh in your mind. Yeah, Remake's battle animations are also just a little bit slower and clumsier. Like, the whole game is just a little bit slower to play in a way that doesn't really affect a first playthrough. But it definitely affects replays a lot. And then another, like, one of the things that really gets me in the T2ID remake as far as the text skipping thing goes is that if you die to a boss and, like, reload to last save or whatever, or just die at any point, any cutscene that you've seen before will play with text that you can skip through. They just make sure the first time you see it that you can't, like, scrub through the text. Just, like, to, like, handhold you and make sure you don't miss reading something, I guess. And it's like, dude, we've been doing this video game thing for decades. Why are we controlling what speed the player has to read text? Yep, Sticker Star, Color Splash, and Origami King all do that. Sticker Star was the first one in the Paper Mario series to do that. It's less noticeable in Sticker Star because that game has, like, you know, 10% as much text as the rest of the series. Sticker Star has text. Yeah, little known fact, most players missed it. There's actually a few words in that game, yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna get Eva here and kill this guy first. Those games really want to make sure you know that you need the manhole hook for every boss fight. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's skippable dialogue mods for these games as well. Lily made one for Color Splash. It's just like the mod doesn't solve the problem that the devs created. It solves the problem, like, I don't know. It's like an aftermarket solution in a way that's not the same as if they never created the issue in the first place. Like, if I do anything with Color Splash ever again, I'm 1000% using the quality of life mods that Lily has made. Because she added fast text and higher walking speed to Color Splash. And damage numbers. Shoutouts to damage numbers. We don't have to jump down the damage numbers rabbit hole again. We already did that during the last Not Today Dream Team stream. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hit this guy with Wolfgang so Patches can one-tap this tree. Yeah, and T2ID Remake is still like a fantastic way to experience the game. Even the definitive way for a new player. It's just in terms of replayability, if you would like to take things more at your own pace, Remake doesn't have too much interest in letting you do that. I'll stall. This is also a mod that makes the battle UI much faster and snappier like the original. Yeah, once again, Band-Aid solution to a problem that the developers of the game just didn't need to introduce. It's honestly even more egregious with a remake, just because it's like the template literally exists and is beloved. Like, just look at that and make the pacing the same. That's the same issue with the Bowser's Inside Story remake, especially for me, is the pacing of every menu and movement is just so much more sluggish in a way that really racks up over the course of the game. I'll just encourage. Like, great example on Inside Story is in the DS version. Like, you can start as soon as the bro's turn starts. You know, like how there's that little animation of the blocks, like, spinning into place above them, like, as it spawns in? You can press jump on, like, the first frame of that animation starting, and then hit the jump command, like, as soon as the block is available to be hit. And it's just, like, all those little, like, overlaps of inputs and animations make the experience so much smoother. And, like, a lot of these modern Nintendo remakes just don't have that. Piplup, you're definitely in the top 119k chatters. For sure, yeah. Modern game devs washed. Ultimately, yeah. It's just like there's so much focus on like the cinematics and the visuals and stuff, and it just feels like there's not much focus on the little like mechanics and interactions like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna be, you know, like, oh, the video game industry's gone woke or anything, because that's not the problem. All anyone talks about with the video game industry anymore is that type of stuff. But I just like clean little gameplay overlaps and like quality of life in the small areas. Am I in top 119k? No. I would never put a Wordle cheater in my top 119k chatters. Oh, I was trying to get the punch. Yeah, Octopath series is still doing it. They're still letting you skip cutscenes, letting you do fast text. You know, I mean, like a cutscene skip button is good. I mean, hell, the Mario and Luigi games, like Paper Jam added the fast forward button. Great quality of life change. Like, yes, please, give me that. That and a sprint button. Like, that's good shit. Good on Paper Jam. So, remind me, the Superstar Saga remake has the speed up feature. Does the Inside Story remake? For some reason, I feel like I remember they did something stupid where you can't actually use speed up during those cutscenes, but I could just totally be misremembering, and I don't want to, like, come off as hating the game. Yes, I'm definitely going to do stuff with Chrono Trigger in the future. It's just kind of a matter of when I figure out exactly, like, what type of run I would want to do. It's like Chrono Trigger I want to do for the love of the game more than even for the content. Like, I want to make really good content about it, obviously, because, like, I also love doing that. But, like, I don't feel any, like, pressure to play Chrono Trigger at any specific point other than when I think it's going to be exactly what I want to do for the channel, you know? You can tell it hurt him to compliment Paper Jam. Nah, Paper Jam, I don't even, like, hate. It's just not worth hating. There wasn't enough put into it to hate. Like, that, one of the reasons I hate Color Splash so much is there was so much effort and love put into the game. And it still sucks. Paper Jam is like, they just didn't give a shit. So it's like, why should I give a shit if they didn't give a shit? Which version of Chrono Trigger is the best in your opinion? Overall, like, I haven't had many problems with the Steam port. I've heard some people say they have issues with the Steam port. I think I've gotten, like, one crash on it, like, ever while playing it. But technically speaking, the Nintendo DS version was the one that introduced, all the like bonus content that's also in the Steam version compared to the original SNES release. If you had to narrow it down to one sentence, why do you like making content? Money. Wait, you said sentence, not one word. Fuck. Okay, fine. Sentence. To get money. There we go. I fixed it. That's not actually, like, true. I mean, like, certainly getting paid helps. I mean, like, I would not be spending this much time on it if I wasn't getting paid, but it's like, I've found that it's something that I'm very good at and have a lot of enjoyment doing, and I never get sick of doing it. And it's so cool to, like, be able to share things that I'm interested in with the world and, like, be able to, like, I think that the opportunity that, like, social media gives to, like, actually be able to turn that into a business is very cool. A prepositional phrase. So, like, I just think it's cool to be able to combine all of these things into one thing. Like, it's an intersection of a lot of interests and necessities in my life. Hello, I'm Mr. Bringle. I like money. You think if you had the opportunity to collaborate with former United States President Barack Obama, you would? Absolutely. I'd shoot the shit with Obama. Obama can probably hit the super guards. He's probably pretty good at super guarding. Okay, floor 40. We're getting there. We're almost back. Unfortunately, these fights have started to require some thought again. Why did you feel like you needed to create Brongle? I never felt a need to create Brongle. I just created it because, and that's the entire reason why. And I think there's a degree to which, like, I could, like, clickbait things more or, like, do things in a way that would grow the channel faster. But I really like the balance that I am able to strike where it's, like, between playing the things that I want and making the videos that people want. I feel like I've done a very good job at kind of cultivating that to be very balanced. And, like, there's no one thing that you can do to, like, that's not really just a decision that you make, but it kind of just happens over time. And if you ask me how I did it, I'd tell you fucking, I don't know. The answer is money again. Fang Thief's more expensive now. That's okay. We're about to level. If you could say one thing to Vince Gilligan, what would you say? I would say bravo. I would say bravo, Vince. Because, like, wow, good shit, man. I know that I was trying to think of a funnier option for that. I know that's exactly the joke you were expecting. I got nothing. I think I should actually use one of my items here. So I need healing. Well, I mostly need MP. Let's use the pumpkin spice latte. Why is Northern Lion shanking me? This game is so cool, you can fight Northern Lion. Wait, all grounded enemies? This will... Actually, no, this won't kill the Librarian either. This guy's stunned, so he can hit past his shield. Even though he's still holding it up when he's stunned, so it is kind of unintuitive that his shield is disabled when he's stunned. But we learned that today. Someday you'll say that and he'll be in chat. Nah, Northern Lion like has a child and stuff. He has a real life. I don't think he's trolling around the Bringle streams. I'd be shocked if that ever happened.
Would you ever consider an archipelago featuring every Mario and Luigi?
Yo, Steelhorn, thank you for the 5.
Mario game?
As of right now, there's only Archipelago for Superstar Saga, PM64, and TTYD. Like this week, I'm gonna do a. Hold on, I want to research. That's what I'm trying to do here. This week, I'm gonna do an Archipelago combining PM64 and TTYD. Like that's like probably like the next stream, especially because I got to Escape from Ever After Pit today. Wanted to make sure that I like got to that as well. I assumed Giant Battles and Dream Team were going to take me way longer. Since you give me shit for mine, what's your favorite Mario 64 level? See, this is a trick question because they're all bad. It's just that Tiny Huge Island is worse. I would say probably, I mean, it's overrated, but Womps probably is like the best level. But they're all shit. Has there been a VOD question? There is not, and there's 2 VODs, so now the waters are very muddied. Come on, give me the poison, man. I don't know Bringle had that much hate in his heart. Yeah, and I mainly direct it towards Super Mario 64, though, just to kind of balance things out, you know? It's an outlet. Okay, VOD watcher question. Let me think. I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Give me a second. Actually, you know what? What is your favorite TV show and why? We make jokes about like fucking House all the time. So like, what are your guys' favorite TV shows? I don't even know if House is like my favorite show because I haven't finished it yet. I'm on season 8 now. But like, it's been one of my favorites. But like, Better Call Saul is probably still my favorite. Or Severance. Severance was really good, and I'm actually really excited to see it continue.
Turtle wow.
What is the best Bringle emote and why is it Diddy Shock? Diddy Shock is much more popular in the Discord than it is on the stream, but I think we have it on the stream. Oh yeah, out of recent shows, definitely Severance. Severance was phenomenal. So yeah, VOD watchers, there you go. I mean, I guess if you're watching this VOD and you didn't comment on the Dream Team one, here we can add the ultra rare VOD watcher question for Dream Team as well. Okay, this guy I'm just gonna punt with the buckler so it doesn't first strike me. All right, for the Dream Team VOD. So if you're watching this one, you need to go back to the previous stream that was also today, and then the question is, what is your favorite movie? So you answer TV show on this VOD, movie on the next VOD. Perfect. The synergy is unmatched. Okay, this shield guy I hate. I'm gonna level up from this fight, so my decisions here don't ultimately matter that much. My favorite is Spider-Man 3 because it's so ass. Yeah, that's accurate. I've actually watched the 3 Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. The third one is definitely the worst one, but not the least entertaining one. I think the second one was probably the worst one in the sense that it was more boring. But I'm gonna be so real. I do not remember any of the Spider-Man movies in great detail. We do need to watch more movies, Lou. We just keep playing Fortnite instead. Oh, I forgot I still have the spiky shell on Tinder because I didn't take it off this time. Okay, okay, let's do... God, that guy has 2 defense. I'm just gonna do this.
VOD Watcher's best villain, Forful or Forful?
Okay, no, a true VOD Watcher question cannot be a multiple choice question. It's got to be open-ended. It's a writing assignment. It's a writing assignment where you're also totally permitted and valid if you just type one word. Let's Rue Rush to... Yeah, to do that. Pluribus was good also. Pluribus is the type of show, though, that, like, I'm fully convinced that Season 1 is worth it. I need Season 2, though. Okay. Maybe we go for HP instead, since I died to no health last time. And did not really have issues with MP. Do we need to cite sources with MLA format for the assignment? Nah, cite sources with the worst possible, most vague formatting that you can. But make sure you cite them, otherwise you will be banned for plagiarism. I've always meant to watch House, but I don't know if I'm ready for what that entails. House is such a hard show to, like, recommend to people. Because it's, like, such a long show, but it's, like, I don't know. It's not the type of show that you necessarily want to, like, watch every episode of in excruciating detail, but can be a background show. But then also, sometimes they just lock in and you're like, no, I need to sit and eyes peeled watch this. It's, like, the greatest bad show ever, and it's, like, actually phenomenal. Like, House is just such a good, entertaining character, and it's entirely because Hugh Laurie is so great. Like, it's weird because it's like... It's the type of show that should be bad. It's, like, formulaic, but, like, also not. It's like Phineas and Ferb, but for adults. Because Phineas and Ferb is also stupid formulaic, and it completely works. Have you watched Breaking Bad? Oh, yeah. Breaking Bad is, like, essential viewing as far as television goes. Okay, we're going to hit Tinder's synergy attack for once. Phineas and... God damn it. Yeah, exactly. But, like, House is a show that's, like, a character study told through a repetitive 8-season, like, drama sitcom type series. It's so interesting. But, like, the characters are really, like, what makes it. And then occasionally the medical drama aspect of it is also just like, okay, wait, I really want to know what happens next. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, I can just one-turn this fire guy in the back. The fire guys are definitely a threat. They're kind of weak to dying, at least. Phineas and Ferb is miles above House, sorry. I'm not even, like, trying to compare them, like, in a serious way. The only real comparison is the formulaicness. Other than that, different formats, different scope, different audience, etc., etc. Made for two completely different groups of people. But House does genuinely do very interesting things with, like, themes of morality and, like, you know, life and death and stuff. And the funniest part about that is, like, the life and death aspects that are really effective for theming aren't even always to do with the patients. Okay, back into the 50s. Let's not be stupid as fuck again. Let's just first strike this guy in a non-greedy way. I hate him, and he's mean. We're mostly back where we were. The exact floor we died on had one of these fire guys in the overworld, so that's how we'll know we're exactly back. Shoutouts Dodge Chance. Shoutouts to sucking ass at the timing. Okay, Teddy Tremor, so that This bat guy dies in one hit. House was my last long TV series. Yeah, like, House is kind of just too long, for sure. I mean, as I enter the 8th season of it, like, I'm gonna finish it because sunk cost fallacy. Like, you know, by the time you watch 7 seasons of a show, what are you doing not watching the 8th season? But it definitely could have ended after season 7 with, like, maybe, like, 2 tweaks to how that season ended. Piplup, be real. You just wanted to say Hamster and Gretel. Thoughts on Last Airbender? Oh yeah, that one almost goes without saying. That show is also phenomenal. It's one of those shows that's not overrated. It's exactly correctly rated. I'm honestly like shocked how proportional the quality of the show and the hype of it is. And it is also hilarious that every attempt they've done to revive the IP in any way has just completely fallen flat. They can't do it. Oh yeah, don't worry, Lily. That's already part of the plan. Goes without saying. Gravity Falls also gas, yeah. Gravity Falls, another show that I think that the hype for it is proportional with the quality of it. Gets a ton of hype and is as good as people say. Quite like The Legend of Korra. I actually liked Korra quite a bit also. Season 2 was the one that sucked, right? Because there is a season of Korra that just sucks ass. And I think it was season 2. Season 2 is the weakest link, yeah. Season 2 is the one with the fucking... Like, it ends with, like, Big Korra, right? And it's just like, wait, why is the season ending with a kaiju battle? What? Yeah, see, Season 2's issue is not that it was missing an episode, though. Yeah, but even after Season 2 kind of sucked... I stuck with it and watched 3 and 4. Season 3 was my favorite. It was actually like, pretty good. It had interesting like themes and felt worth watching. Like I don't regret watching it. Piplup, you're not as unpredictable as you think you are, SMH. Like season 3 had a very good villain, very good setup. And it had J.K. Simmons as Tenzin, who also managed to be, like, the emotional core of the series, even more so than the main character, in my opinion. Ooh, yeah, Lou, let's open this can of worms. Chat, what are your thoughts on Steven Universe? Is this the room where I died? No, it's not. This is just an egg. Punch him! Punch him! Punch him! Yes! Don't die to the egg, man. No, we're good on the egg. I have tons of health. Yeah, Steven Universe definitely had a lot of mishandling, both from the creators and the network and the fans and everything. But it was a good IP and had a lot of good aspects to it. Definitely ended up overhated for sure. It's like, you kind of just have to... Oh, wait, this guy's stunned, so I can punch him despite his shield, right? Yeah, okay. Once again, slightly unintuitive, but is true. Adult Steven Universe show? You mean Steven Universe Future? I know that's not actually what you mean. Yeah, I remember Lou and I watched Future at some point, and I hadn't watched Future before, but I had watched the series itself. Future was alright, I think. I think it was alright. I kind of don't remember it that much. Are your thoughts on anime like One Piece? I've like never watched like any anime pretty much. Not like really for any specific reason, but like, I mean, before becoming like good friends with Astro, I just wasn't even like close friends with anyone that was like a big anime watcher, and I feel like that's how a lot of people get into anime. Let's go for the regular attack here. Like, I'm open to watching anime. It's just like, I don't ever know where to start, and also just get really scared to get committed to big series. But Lily got me to start House, so anything's possible. I've watched Pokemon Indigo League. And I think I watched all of the black and white Pokemon anime as well. But, like, Pokemon kind of doesn't count. Like, it counts, but it's like, you can be a Pokemon viewer and not be an anime watcher. There's a square rectangle situation here. Oh yeah, I watched the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and people are immediately gonna fucking, like, think of that one mining diamonds gif where the... Or, like, not gif, but, like, meme where the guy turns away right before he gets to the diamonds. Watched one episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was like, I don't really want to watch another episode of this right now. And then never watched it again. So go ahead. Hit me with it. You can't even post images in chat, but I know what you're thinking. See, and then people will be like, oh yeah, just skip to episode 10. And it's like, I don't want to watch a series where I have to skip around to get the best experience out of it. I want to watch episode 1 and then follow it with 2 and then follow it with 3, you know? Like, I don't know. I just want to watch all of it. I don't want to engage with something where people are like, okay, just skip all the bad parts, then it's good. But also, once again, grain of salt. I say this every time I make any sort of statement with any opinion like that. I like Super Paper Mario, so take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah, also, we tried watching JoJo's with friends, and they kept fucking talking over it, and it's like, shut up. If you want us to see the show, then shut the fuck up and let us see the show. Yeah. Actually, I think I just punch here. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, I've also got a lot of good recommendations on. If you ever watched My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Kind of. I have never, ever sat down to watch an episode of it, but I have younger sisters. So I've seen some amount of it. I don't know how much it would be. Multiple episodes. That's crazy. Holy shit. Do people not like Super Paper Mario? I knew it was controversial. The thing about Super Paper Mario, and I think that the subsequent games have kind of damaged discourse on Super Paper Mario even more, is Super Paper Mario makes a lot of decisions that makes the game less fun to play to serve the story and the world building. And I think that they work really well. And then all the future Paper Mario games after make decisions that make the game more tedious and less fun for the sake of comedy or padding. And it's like, it's not the same thing, but it's so hard to convince people that it's not the same thing. Are the enemies randomized? I swear we should have encountered the guy that we died to before by now. Yeah, I think I'll just kill the front two guys. But, like, Super Paper Mario is an exception to the rule of game design, not the rule of game design. Okay, do we need fucking Wolfgang to break this? Or Teddy Tremor? I'm just gonna spend on the Teddy Tremor. I should level up again before I run out of MP. Did not get the poison, no. Why are there so many Pringle viewers that have used LSD? What the fuck? As in, More than one. We encountered it already, saw a flamethrower guy in the overworld. No, but I don't think it was the first flamethrower guy in the overworld. I think it was the second one. I don't know this guy's stats. This guy's just new, right? This red guy, or was he in the final chapter? I know he's a recolor. Okay, Patch is getting kind of damaged. Should probably just swap him out. Hit a restoration. Lakeshore Drive. The phrase Lakeshore Drive is really funny to me in a way that I just can't explain. Okay, 60. Oh yeah, we're past where I died before. I guess I'm just stupid. It's too busy talking to chat. Peaceful Charm. You're immune to first strikes as long as one team member has it equipped. Does not work in the stairs. Oh yeah, no, I know it's an actual road in real life. Okay, so that's like chill out, but we can't even use it right now. What? He climbed the pot! He's goated! Okay, I should research these red guys at some point. Okay, yeah, we're getting to the recolors of other things now. Yeah. Teddy Tremor for the stun. Give me a stun. Yeah. 5 damage. Okay. Latch. Yeah, things are starting to deal like real damage now. Things matter. I don't think the red ones were in chapter 4. Red guys were chapter 5. Yeah. They're getting less weak to dying. God, the fact that he gets a, like, free bit of damage when he loses his head is also crazy. Okay, we are gonna need to heal Patches or not use Patches till I get a level up. I'm gonna not spend. How would you like story DLC for this game to be done? Another chapter in the middle or post-game story? Ooh, that's actually a really good question for this game. I would say probably post-game. I'm just a fan of post-game stuff in these types of games, though. One of my favorite things about Paper Mario has always been the like post-game, like T2ID and SPM, like returning to the like map in actual post-game has always been handled in such a cool and fun way. That makes it so rewarding to keep playing after the main story. Yeah, like a post-game chapter with Flint's Village could be something interesting to establish that aspect of the main character a little bit more. Like, SPM's post-game existing for story reasons alone is goated. Okay, I don't think the red carrot is that strong. I think Patches still one-taps these. 61, yup. See, the thing is, Lou, I died once. No, this isn't going to take as long as you think. I just died once because I was stupid. Wait, what? Die again? What? Why do you want me to die again? I don't think any Mario RPG post-game challenge will be as hard as Bowser X. I mean, hey, the Dream Team Giant Battle Medley. We literally skipped out on doing that today, but that's just not hard for any of the right reasons. Ow. Okay, I need to be careful here to use characters that do have health. Yeah, okay, that's kind of worth. Yeah, Super Paper Mario is also like has a shocking amount of like hidden lore and like backstory stuff that is ultimately kind of a footnote in the game's design rather than being like at the forefront. But I think that just kind of makes sense for the scope of, you know, Paper Mario. But like, there's a lot of content explaining like the finer details of the world. Do I have any combo HP and MP heals? I do not. Yeah, we are gonna want some more MP. Flint's low, but we'll probably be okay. Maybe. I'll probably be okay. Wolfgang definitely won't die. Wolfgang is tanky as fuck, so we will not lose. Okay, the back thing is going to grow into another guy, but it's just going to have to be that way. Yeah, the world building in Bug Fables is honestly one of the most enticing things about that game to me from what I've heard. I'm excited to see that part of it. Okay, we're not quite going to level from this fight, so we're going to hit the restoration. The whole love chain thing in SPM is kind of messed up. Yeah, that's a subtle reference to real life and how the world is like that. Yo, T-Dog, thank you for the membership. Yeah, it's the alert still says the 1 month streak, but you got that gold star. 6 months plus, my goat. Thank you so much, T-Dog. T-Dog's been around since like the beginning of this channel. Like definitely sub 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, 16 XP. We're starting to get there on it not completely sucking. Just starting though. Yeah, Kevin, you've been around for a long time as well. Nastasia never got her happy ending. Again, another very disappointing thing about life. Oh yeah, and then picking off one of these guys on the top of the stack is also goated. So if the bottom guy on the stack is stunned, does that whole thing just get prevented from attacking? Oh, I forgot the cultist can damage himself to buff. It's just like not really a good strat. Because he wastes his turn where he could do more damage. I was here during the SPM level 1 stream. No, I had like 40k during that stream. 40 or 50. I started streaming when I had like 47,000 or so. God, these things do so much damage. I am going to level. Doesn't mean that I should let patches die. Let's pick this guy off. 55k around Hamter 3. That sounds like it could be correct. Yeah, no, the journey up from when I started streaming has been like, I don't know, my YouTube journey has almost been segmented into two. Here, I'm just gonna hit the restoration, I'll be safe. It's like, I got to like 40k or like high 30,000 because of the remake, pretty much, like the T2ID remake. And then like everything from there has been like building off of that and like trying to find my own relevance and like, you know, get people to watch my content, not just because I'm talking about the new T2ID remake. And I think, obviously, that's gone very well, because now we're at almost triple what I was when I started streaming. And I'm very, very proud of that fact. Because it's easy to grow off the hype of a game coming out. Hard to maintain that momentum. Stop kidding yourself. It's all because of Color Splash. Color Splash helped as like one of the steps in the journey. I'm shocked that anything that I did with Color Splash has as many views as it does. Like the Color Splash supercut has been like just slowly growing in the background. Like it obviously underperformed because it was like, you know, functionally a re-upload of stuff that I'd already been doing. Like, you know, I re-uploaded the compilation of 5 episodes before it, and now the Color Splash supercut has like 160,000 views or something and has been growing at such a consistent pace. Like that's the type of video that I think in like several years from now, like probably like 8 years, could have 1 million views. I think we want Flint here. I actually found your channel because of your Escape from Ever After content. Hey, there's got to be a few people. Yeah, defense. 5 defense is a crazy defense buff. Eva does not care about defense though. Oh yeah, no, and I love the big supercut videos. Origami King supercut is at the start of its journey as well. Oh god, eviler bird. But like Origami supercut has like, you know, underperformed at first and is just like slowly going up in views. It's getting more like consistent evergreen views than like any of the individual episodes. And that's just like what I expect from it. Is it's like the game was not relevant when I made the video, so it will kind of just slowly continue to grow over time. I should probably research at some point. It's just I get so destroyed if I don't just kill things that are weak to dying. Probably could have killed this guy with just a normal attack. Yeah, no, and then Dream Team grew my channel to a degree that I was just not expecting at all. We should probably swap patches out. And then I guess I'll just do an encourage. Because like the Dream Team stream series didn't like perform crazy or anything. Like the streams perform fine. I mean, like any stream where I have over 300 viewers is like, that's a solid stream. Triple digits alone is like, yeah, you're good. You're doing really good. That's a great size stream. Like you've done a great job to get to that point. And like Dream Team was like pretty consistent, like high 200s, low 300s. And so like when I made the video, I was like, yeah, this video will probably perform fine. And now it is so going to be my most viewed video soon. What do I do against this guy? I'll just encourage again so I can get a research. Or a restoration. Confusing my R words. Damn. Yeah, now we just hit the restoration. Like the Mario and Luigi videos, more than like most of the Paper Mario stuff that I've done, lean more casual rather than like challenge run. Cause like it's just been the built-in hard mode stuff, you know? So it's like kind of a fun lens to view it from because I do feel like a lot of people never bothered to check out, you know, a built-in hard mode on Dream Team or Inside Story. Dream Team is probably less obscure, but you have to do a normal playthrough first to play it, so that probably eliminates a lot of potential hard mode players alone. And then Bowser's Inside Story, the challenge medal is just kind of obscure. Your viewership was really that low before streaming? You mean like just the channel as a whole? Because like I've pretty consistently been a like minimum or like 300-ish viewer streamer, although like this year so far it's also been huge because like the Dream Team video is one of the big things that grew my audience a lot. Oh, he's armed. Shit. But like I also just didn't even do any live streams until I had almost 50k because like I didn't want to like jump the gun on it, you know? What? He got unstunned and he remembered how to use his shield, you piece of shit. But like I just skipped the phase of being like a streamer with less than that many viewers, or like less than triple digit viewers, just because I was like, okay, no, I really want to get like a consistent like viewer base and like longer form content that's not a live stream to start. Let's go Wolfgang. Thank you, Piplup, for staying on brand. I know Pirate is actually kind of good at the game. I should optimize my encourage uses. For sure. We need all the restorations we can get. Can you even scan the cannon? No, because all these enemies are too strong in hard mode to get research turns. Like, I'm actually going to get punished so heavily if I don't just destroy things. Oh my god, it's a stronger Goomba. Yeah, like stream-wise, I still think Origami King was like the craziest thing in terms of like... Wait, it's just the normal volcano, that's right. Like Origami King, the viewership was insane during. And it was like, really? Like, I know it's a Paper Mario game and it's like relevant to, you know, like people really want to hear my opinions on it. But like, the average during that stream series was like 1,100, which is insane. I'm guessing Eva can't bite this. Yeah, it was worth a try though. He has wings, so maybe that meant that he could, or she could have, you know. Swap to Tinder to tank. These are absolutely a Flint enemy. It's just Flint is weak to dying. So let's grind some restorations for a second. I think it's also people that didn't play Origami King. Yeah, that makes sense. Origami King streams are your first. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people joined from Origami King just based on, you know, the numbers. But yeah, that was really surprising to me and like very humbling to be like, wow, this many people are going to show up like just for my opinion on this game. Like, that's really, really cool. I think I actually should probably kill him with Reedy Requiems so I can keep spamming encourages back here and just not let Flint get killed. It was purely because of Bobby. You know what? Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit. How's that humbling? How's it not? I'll hit one more encourage, but I will just kill him this turn. Oh yeah, Tinder gets the better ones as well. Wouldn't it be the opposite of humbling? I mean, I don't know. Now you're getting me to overthink my word choice. Humbling in the sense that, like, I don't know. Maybe it was just the wrong word choice. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Even the modern Shakespeare, as some people call me, can, you know, mess up his words. This is another Teddy Tremor for sure. Teddy Tremor goated. Oh, I didn't get a stun. Unfortunate. Flint's kinda low, but he definitely survives if I kill this guy. This guy dies even without a poison. Humbling in that you can't believe so many people would want that and that you're grateful for it. Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna die now. Just on Flint though. Okay, so I have to do this res here, and then I can swap to a character with high health for Flint's turn. Like Tinder. Let's Teddy Tremor again. No stuns. Please live, Patches. No, I needed that timing. Actually, honestly, this health share from Tinder is kind of okay. To spread it to Patches, share the love. Yeah, he just hasn't triggered the cannon. I guess he just is stupid. Flint dying doesn't stop his partners from finishing the fight. That makes no sense. I mean, if you're governed by Mario logic, it makes no sense. But this game kind of treats all characters mostly equal. You just always play as Flint in the overworld. I'm actually curious how much health the cannon has. 5 health, 2 defense. And then we got Mean Guy in back. Oh, I so could have used Tinder to kill the cannon. Tinder does 3. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure only the pirates can light the cannon. Yeah, I really could use another level up. I'm starting to lose my health. Yeah, in hard mode, this game's spicy. It's good. Yeah, the funny thing about the Color Splash playthrough is there's like such a vocal minority of Color Splash fans that were just so loud that like made me think like, man, there really are a lot of fans of this game. And then you look at like the like to dislike ratios on the streams and stuff, and it's like 99% likes and 1% dislikes, and I'm like, wow, Color Splash fans are loud as fuck. It's okay. I'm loud as fuck, and I counter it with hating. Hatering, yeah. Which changes between normal and hard mode. Everything does more damage. Okay, we are absolutely popping a chocolate chip cookie here. Yeah, we got eviler Northern Lion here. See, I still disagree that Color Splash is boring, though. I think if you're interested in, like, game design, and specifically, like, RPG-type game design, Color Splash is very interesting. Because it's just the most polished, with a mirror finish, turd of a video game ever. Like, it's so well made and well put together. And it's just all of the mechanics are bad. Okay, let's do Restoration. And it's like, it's the type of game that you can absolutely enjoy still. It's just more so like if you're a nerd and really like diving into mechanics of the game, it's pretty poorly designed. But it has funny dialogue, and if you just like kind of want to go through a silly little adventure, like it's fine. I mean, I'm just, if you couldn't tell from my channel, I'm just not the type of guy that plays games mindlessly very much. Like any game, if you're mindless about it, can be a good or fun game. Like, I don't like to be, like, mindless about video games, but then I also play, like, Mario games, so it's, like, kind of counterintuitive, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna kill him with Flint, and then swap Patches out to Eva for this guy. Eva's so good. And I'm not gonna spend the turn to do it, because that should give me a restoration from that guard. We use the restoration. Yeah, well made and polished, but bad is a hell of a state of affair. Like, yeah, no, it's genuinely impressive. Like, Color Splash is just like, it misses on the fundamental design aspects. But like, they cared about the game when they made it. It wouldn't be as like polished if they didn't. It's just, once again, as you know, everyone talks about it, just feels like some executive stepped in and was like, no, I don't want you to do these things with this game. But they had kind of already done the things with the game and had to backpedal it. Like damage numbers. Yeah, I don't hate this game. It fascinates me. Exactly. Do not call Color Splash well made and polished with how badly it's programmed. See, the thing about that is that often you can lipstick on a pig bad programming pretty well. Let's kill the one that's not stunned, that is stronger. Like, Color Splash has a lot of stupid programming choices, like the way the inventory is handled that you showed me is, like, bafflingly stupid. It just also doesn't really affect the end user's experience significantly. Damn, I think this timing sucks. I don't know why that timing is so hard for no real reason. Okay, let's disarm. Oh, that doesn't even disarm? Bullshit. I probably want to use another one of my heals. I'll use one of my weaker heals. Honestly, the lack of item drops is very noticeable in this pit, I gotta say. Isn't running Eva literally free? I mean, it's not free. Like, she still takes more damage from the enemies than she heals. Oh my god, holy poppin'! What a jump scare. Can you, can I get that Patch's first strike on you? Yeah. Yeah, the green version of him is quite strong. Yeah, we just gotta get damaged. They're gonna damage me. Yeah, I think enemies just don't drop items in this game, yeah. Wait, that only does 5? Enemies can drop items, but they're very rare. They must be absurdly rare then. I feel like maybe I might have gotten a 1 item drop during my main story playthrough, maybe? Maybe. We did see it a couple times in the stream. Okay, it just happens so rarely that I wasn't even sure if it happened or not. Damn it, I should have just immediately hit him. Yeah, because the first strikes are punishing as fuck. Okay, I should swap to a character with actual health and defense. I just need to be using Wolfgang more, and then we'll be okay. He's the GOAT. Look at him. He's definitely a GOAT. I mean, Lily, as far as Color Splash's performance issues on the console go, I think that's more unrealistic executive expectations and stuff, and like industry expectations, that like it was kind of forced to look better than the system could handle. And so I don't necessarily attribute that to programming. That's more of a decision-making thing, because they could have just dialed down some of the effects and made the game not run as shit. Oh, wait. There's a... the performance... Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't think we've talked about this that much, because that information's unfamiliar to me. So it's not the Wii U's fault, it is the game's programming's fault?
British people be like, jar beef in it.
Jar beef in it? Thank you for the 2, Hayden. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Wait, this won't even kill him. Because he's defense. Yeah, I'm stupid. But I do think the overall context of the Wii U definitely hurt a lot of games on it, like graphically, because they kind of needed to shoot higher than the system was actually capable of to keep up with like the industry's demands for fidelity. Yeah, Eva kind of like sucks here, unfortunately. That's my one problem with her. I'll hit a go again. Fuck it. Pirates be like, yar, beefing it. Wow, that damage is crazy for Wolfgang to take. I need another level up again so badly. I probably level off the next fight. So wait, why does it say he resists? Oh no, he resists poison. There's a moment where I was like, what do you mean he resists my buckler? It does the exact normal amount of damage. Yes, I got a good patches first strike. And it doesn't matter, and I'm actually punished for it. Like, it's a little unfair that you can first strike with patches and then get hit the moment you enter battle. Okay, we just gotta use guys with health. Wait, no, Tinder can't burn that guy either because he's armed. Okay, we use Eva and just Fang Feast because Fang Feast is the best. Tinder's got the health though, so I'm just gonna still use Tinder for that reason. Unfortunately, I do think I need to use a whole Fang Feast turn to kill this thing. Roast Radiant and Hayden both hit the same joke right there. Actually, breaking his shield kind of doesn't matter. I should have just done the restoration. Damn. Yeah, hit Tinder. Tinder can tank this shit. Tinder's ready. She's been waiting. How far have we made it? We're in the 70s right now. Yeah, this is okay. She does have to spend 1 HP here because of the status effect, but it's still worth. Vegans be like, jar tofu in it. Okay, Flint's chilling now. Oh, I don't level from this fight. Fuck. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to get capped on my restorations. Even if I want to try to optimize them. Can I, like, get one more restoration before the next fight, though? Like, the game caps you on your your encourages in normal fights, just not boss fights. And it's a slightly clunky way to handle, like, nerfing a heal, but it's not egregious. Okay, now we should be good. Like, I don't like that there's just a, like, oh, you use encourage, like, it's like in T2ID, if you can only use appeal 5 times in normal battles, but you could use appeals infinitely in boss fights, is what it is. I think it's a fine way. No, I think it's a band-aid for sure. It is absolutely a band-aid solution. Wolfgang. Because that was also added in a patch, right? Swords forward. I always get, it's so easy to get tunnel visioned when they have both the sword and shield attributes. Oh my god, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Damn, Northern Lion's kind of still not that strong. Now Wolfgang can be stronger, except we should go to Eva. Damn, get triple perfect blocked. Yeah, that's easy for me. Here, let's do this turn order. Let's do Fang Feast. I also like the librarians. Okay, so one of the cool things about this game's stun status that I personally really like is hitting him will unstun him. Oh, wait, no, I was going to say I should wait till next turn so I can just kill him on a turn without getting attacked, but then his shield will be back in play, so I need to use patches while he's stunned. So once again, cool interaction of the mechanics there. It proved my point in just a different way. Okay, 97. We definitely level next fight. Yeah, we'll be able to make it. We just need to lean on Flint and Eva. Kind of best DPS combo overall. Or like Flint and Patches, but... Oh my god, I actually didn't mean to hit this guy like that. Nice poison. Wow, this is kind of a strong fight. I feel like I want to...
From Phantom A, items only have a chance to drop if an enemy was holding one in battle.
Makes sense. That's what I expected. That does make more sense. I guess I wish enemies used items more, but also I'm not necessarily begging for the enemies to be stronger by any means. They're already pretty strong. Damn, poison one too late. Okay, actually, does a Roo Romp make sense, or a Roo Rush make sense here? I don't know if it does. I think I just Fang Feast for the heal and kill this guy. Because I don't think it'll pick off the front carrot, unless it does. Why the fuck these carrots doing 6 damage? Yeah, the Shy Bandit is one of the craziest design choices ever put in a Paper Mario game. For sure. Ever, like, in any game, but, like, what's he doing in Paper Mario? A completion-stealing enemy that's, like, played perfectly straight and not used in any sort of, like, meta way? Like, what's he doing there? I still want to patch out the Shy Bandit. Like, his music is so good. He just isn't. He's so bad and so stupid. And the game just gains absolutely nothing by having him. Like, the funniest part to me is the people that tried to defend the Shy Bandit mechanic that are like, oh, but you get a card that you need for 100% completion from him. It's like, great. If he didn't exist, then he wouldn't have a card. So, like, why don't we just do that? Yeah, removing his progression removing aspect makes a ton of sense. Otherwise, he's a harmless, fun little distraction, and that's okay. But, like, progression removing is just so dumb for no reason. The only defense is it's funny, and it's just like, yeah, but the game also has the age rating joke, which is way funnier, obviously. Brought it to a 9 out of 10 for me. Okay, this level up, I feel like MP is becoming less of an issue, and we probably still just want health. I think I'd need like 3 more trinket levels for it to really matter, so I think I shouldn't go for that right now. Yeah, and also money grind, or like money reward is not a good argument for Shy Bandit either because Rochambeau exists. TP, I kind of don't think so. I don't have that many more trinkets that are going to be super good. I think we just go more MP. This should last, like, well to my next level now, because my levels are slowly getting faster. What level in the tower? I'm not sure 100% what level we're on, honestly, because there's no labels on each floor. There should have been a number on each floor. Just let me first strike him without getting first strike. Are you kidding? I hate when I run into the back of him like a pixel of his hitbox. Lots of cooks in this kitchen. Let's go for this guy. Oh, he has a better barrel that I haven't researched yet. Yeah, we hit the Teddy Tremor here. Teddy Tremor is so insanely good. God, Eva, I just leveled up and look at Eva's health is gone, man. Where did it go? Okay, Teddy Tremor again, kill that bat guy. This lets me hit the egg. Do I want to hit the egg? Do I want to spend health to get results? I kind of don't. I actually think I swap here. That barrel is only in the pit and you forgot to research it on your first time. That's hilarious. A silver barrel is just incredibly unrealistic. WoW is such a funny, like, critique of this game. Like, yeah, silver barrel, horribly unrealistic. Can't believe it. Can't recommend this game for that reason. It's like, you know, fairy tales, you know, magically teleporting between dimensions, mechs that can, like, you know, like literally transport you to a different dimension at the flick of a lever. That's chill, but like the silver barrel, man, fuck that. I prefer realism in my games. Let's do a restoration. Are we defense focused? Honestly, we're kind of all round, maybe slightly leaning towards damage focus. I do think that in hard mode, at least, defense focus is probably the stronger strategy. See, you get it? Exactly. Yeah, more like optional storybooks would have been a cool inclusion in this game for sure. The thing is, I swapped away from Eva, but I kind of just still want Eva. And courage. Man, missing that timing hurts so bad. Missing that timing is borderline a necessity. Okay, let's Fang Feast. I think we actually do just go back to Wolfgang now. Okay, good block. The last 10 floors of the T2ID pit are genuinely, like, pretty tough, yeah. And we're still only in, like, the 70s here. Surprised you never got the trinket from the cat that lets you swap for free until the 3rd turn. Yeah, I kind of forgot to grab that before going into this. What's this game's Amazing Daisy version? I don't think it has one, yeah. No, I just wanted to jump on him to avoid this ridiculous first strike that one taps Flint. Yeah, this is risky. I think I have to res him here. Then I think I just use an item to play it safe. The Daisy is pretty trolly. They still mostly run away at least, but yeah. I'm gonna use the item to be completely safe. I'm not redoing this shit. Yeah, this is also kind of a stacked fight. Oh, that purple guy is weak at least. Actually, wait, the green guys are the weak variant also. Okay, things are not that bad. If I remember from Astro's stream, the last 10 floors here were very manageable. Here's hoping. I think I will want to swap someone out, but I think it'll be Flint. So I'm just going to use Eva again. I think Super Guards could be a good mechanic, but it's used terribly in T2ID. Terrible take, more like. See, Super Guards, and I've said this before, Super Guards are not unbalanced. It's just like you can get really good at them and kind of destroy the game with that. But Super Guards are quite balanced for like the first or second time player. This will still block it even if I go for the upper guy. I think we just want like anyone else. Oh my god, is there a stronger version of the pyro enemy on the last 10 floors? That's something to look forward to. Okay, let's winged smack down this guy. Okay, I would really rather, you know, not hit the guy with 1 health, but I guess I'll take this. Doing a first play of T2ID Remake, and I don't think Super Guards are that hard if you practice. Yeah, and it's kind of that practicing throughout your playthrough experience that, like, I think works really well with Super Guards. It just gets to the point where you do, like, a lot of challenge runs that are just, like, die if don't press B, and then it gets a little bit, like, annoying from there, and a little bit unfun from there. But I think that that's a very, like, niche way to play a game overall. Super guards are great in Tower of Trials. Tower of Trials is just great. Very balanced, very fun, very customizable. Tower of Trials can be exactly as difficult as you want it to be. Okay, here's 80. That sign never says anything interesting. I always forget. Universal coupon. Oh, hey. This is the item someone was talking about that makes 100% completion better. All shops are 25% cheaper now. Crazy. Flurry is pretty broken, yeah. Oh my god, Evil Slug. Did I jump on him? Good. Okay, these enemies don't seem harder than the previous set of floors. It looks pretty fucking cool, though. Yeah, damage yourself to summon a guy. It'll be really, really funny when I one-tap him. Or, like, damage yourself to buff the new summon. Yeah, whatever. Words. Apparently they have meanings. Hold on. Give me a good poison. I think it's like second hit has to... Yeah, second hit poisons and I win. Against this guy. He dies. Peril strats are the most unbalanced thing in T2ID for sure. They're like just niche enough for like a first-time player that's not watching like content about the game that I also don't think it's egregious. But those are another thing that make challenge run content a lot less interesting. I don't think I played the latest update for Tower of Trials, no. I should do more Tower of Trials stuff. Perfect thing to play while procrastinating bug fables, I'm thinking. Okay, let me just jump on this guy. Let me just get in the fight with you, yeah. We go Patches. We Teddy Tremor here. Give me a good stun. Okay, Pirate's a good stun. Oh, I wanted to hit the front two guys. I'm actually not so unhappy with that, though. Deafening Quake is such a good attack. Almost disgustingly good. It's just, it's priced right, though. I think you might be procrastinating bug fables specifically to rage bait chat. What could possibly give you that idea? Weird. Okay, I think we go back to doing this. And then, wait, no, I can't punch that guy because he's got his sword forward. Give me a stun. Good, nice stun. Seven damage. Ouch. It's okay. Wolfgang can tank those, though. He can do that all day long. Or for at least, like, 2 turns. It's okay. With just this golden pig here, things are pretty chill. Let's do... We'll swap Flint front slot, and then I'll just do the restoration, and this will make it for the damage Patches is about to take. Actually, wait. Good poison, and it doesn't explode. Yep, there we go. If you win this time, boss rush is next stream. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I have been live technically for 5 hours, even though this is split into 2 streams because we did 2 streams today. But I don't really want to do a whole other stream for the boss rush because it's like kind of just all the bosses again. And by kind of, I mean entirely. What? Okay, the damage isn't that bad though. So like for a whole other stream, it just wouldn't be like a lot to do is my problem. Didn't he already do the boss rush? Yes, but I didn't beat it. I lost to the board. I kind of just got stonewalled by the board. I ran out of items. And I didn't have the restoration buff, which definitely made it a lot harder. I got board wiped, exactly. Give me a poison. Fuck. Shit. Disappointing. I can like kind of farm this guy for restorations though, if I wanted to. The bosses in this game are also just so good though that does make me want to play the boss rush just to see them all one more time after doing all this. Courage just to build up for the next fight. Enemies that are faster than you are so dumb in this game. See, I don't know. I think it's a balanced decision. Like, it feels like an intentional decision to make the enemies much more capable of first striking you. I just don't know if it's necessarily the most fun way to go about it. Okay, this guy, we don't worry about the first strike. We just don't want to get first struck. Oh, wait. He only has 1 defense, though. That's not bad. And then Patches into Eva can obliterate this fire guy. His damage really is significant. Okay, wait, he doesn't have the defense buff right now, so I can just, yeah, punch him. Just gonna kill the guy he's latched onto. Flint's kind of the guy for killing these things that latch onto him otherwise. Yeah, the green pyro is the weaker one, yeah. Can he de-spike? I would love for him to de-spike. Yeah, I think we do just swap to Flint here. The progression of Flint being good or not in this game is also kind of funny to me. Because, like, after you get, like, Wolfgang, it's kind of the Wolfgang and Tinder show for a bit. But then you get Buckler Barrage and then the poison thing, and it's like, oh, Flint's just the, like, single-target GOAT. As long as they don't have defense, he's the best single-target damage. Oh, hey, for what it's worth, I would love to play a Color Splash Archipelago. I think Archipelagos are just inherently fun. No, he's so good at sniping. I really should just be aggressive about... God, he hits twice! I should just be more aggressive about going for him. Give me a stun. Good. We should swap to someone with health. And then... Honestly, I think I should just Shielding Strum instead of Restoration this turn. Keep forgetting that he hits twice. Now we punch him. Stunned guy stays stunned in the back. Let's do a Restoration. Archipelago Randomizer. It's a type of randomizer. You can like string the randomizers together with other games, and it's very cool. Teddy Tremor again. Bat guy's just stunned again. Honestly, let's hit the Deafening Quake, but just like only hit the front guy. Actually, no. That's also a totally good way to do this. God, Wolfgang's taking fire. Does that Discord link get cut off? I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't make that command. Archipelago channel in the Discord. Yeah, if there's interest in like people in the community doing like archipelagos together, we could absolutely make an archipelago channel. Honestly, we probably really should. There's definitely enough people in the Discord, and I think enough interest in Archipelago overall. Okay, hit this guy without him hitting me. Good. He's the worst. Astro's right. I've come full circle with Astro thinking that he's the worst. He wasn't the worst till we got to the pit. Then he's the worst. Okay, we Wolfgang. And then we Shielding Strum Patches. And hope they target Patches. Good. Good. Excellent. Shielding Strum's kind of just too good. Just a nice punch. Who's the worst partner in this game? Unfortunately, it seems to be Tinder. And I don't think that's that controversial of an opinion as far as, like, mechanically. Tinder's a great character. Patch is gonna take a lot of fucking smoke this turn. Okay. No, the burn kills him. Fuck. Bring a fallen team member back to... Okay, no, what we actually need to do here is swap to someone else who can tank all of this. And then revive Patches with that. No, I don't have quite enough for a restoration now. No, so I should have stayed on... I should have stayed on Wolfgang and revived that way. We're not gonna lose here. I think I just tank another turn as Tinder, but I can kill the Pyro guy. I'm not switching back to Wolfgang now, no. I already made my mistake. It's gonna be close. Okay, I needed the perfect block. Wow. Can I even revive Tinder here? Or, Patches, or do I just die? I think I have to use the cheesecake this turn. Because I have no health now. Wow, that was close. You almost just witnessed an early end to the stream. Because I definitely don't have enough time or energy left in me to do another attempt. Holy shit. Okay. Give me Patches back. I should have revived with Wolfgang the first turn that Patches was down. That is my bad. Let's keep that in mind for the future. I'm gonna level here, so this is not as bad as it looks. Teddy Tremor, give me a stun. Ow. Okay, I need Winged Smackdown specifically to get through the shield and kill this guy so that Patches can punch the back guy now. And he cannot kill both my characters in this turn, so we're good. Okay, that's all right. Tinder will be back in 2 seconds. I know, this combination of enemies was a huge threat. Okay, well, that was unnecessarily close to being a failure. Without that perfect block, I died. So on that note, let's grab some HP. Jeez. Yeah, the laser and pyro is just such a strong combination. The pyro guys are insane. I know. I knew I messed up that Patches thing. The room's just too small and this guy's too chunky. Okay, stun on the bat guy, sure. What floor are we on? This is still in the still in the 80s. Which, like, that guard timing for that perfect was not even a hard timing to get. I just don't know, like, any of the timings well enough in this game to confidently be like, yeah, I can hit a good block on that. Yeah, stun is really good because you can just actually disable a back enemy for 2 turns and then just not even worry about him. Yeah, this gray version of this guy is strong. Here, you know, I'm going to get a research because Eva should one-tap him. Yeah, deeper 1, 5 HP. Yeah, I should get 1 or maybe 2 more levels before the end of this. I still have lots of items. I just kind of wanted to save them for the boss. Okay, laser shield guy. Just get the first strike so he doesn't hit me. Okay, stronger version of the magnet guys. There's the stun. Unfortunately, but also totally sensibly, the stun is capped at only affecting 1 enemy no matter what. Double cost Teddy Tremor because the status effect's got to be done though. It's too good. Brutal. Okay, Horn Headbutt breaks all shields. This shield is included in all shields. There we go. Patch is already getting destroyed. I probably should have swapped patches out here, but there's a way to also fix this, and that's Wolfgang and Shielding Strum. Honestly, there's a really strong case to just incessantly spam Shielding Strum and Patch's normal attack. Get killed by contact damage, bozo. And then we... It's kind of wasteful to win off a Teddy Tremor here, but I'm kind of getting sick of taking all this damage with Patches. I'd have to swap to Flint to even do anything else. We're just going to Teddy Tremor and win. Yeah, Tinder just needed another attack buff for sure. I'm surprised they only did the loosening the collar like protection once. Like, I fully thought when I first saw that detail that that was going to happen more than once throughout the story. Okay, 5 health on the mini magnet, guys. So Winged Smackdown has much more use case in the pit for sure. What floor? High 80s. Also known as just the regular 80s. Yeah, the red to yellow, I assumed it was going to go green. Because I've grown up around stoplights my whole life, yeah. Thought it was going to be a subtle reference to stoplights. And they just didn't deliver on it. Stoplight fans are molding at this game. Okay. Or +2 when the collar loosened was also, yeah, that would have worked as well. That wouldn't even have been unbalanced. Yeah, Patches just stole the extra attack. What a dick. Yay. Okay, are we at 90 yet? That could have been 89. Yes, that was 89. Okay, final 10. What do we get on 90? Overpower. Weak enemies will instantly... Oh my god, they actually did put bump attack in this game. Good. Good. Very good feature. Nice. This is bump attack. Obviously doesn't work in Stairs of Success. We're used to that. We remember bump attack. We've played these games before. But good. Very happy about that. Should not have been at floor 90 of the stairs. It, like, kind of makes sense. Okay, we're gonna hit the Teddy Tremor, and then we're probably gonna hit the Wolfgang swap. Or the Tinder swap into a healing item for Patches. Yeah, but then Tinder's like kinda... No, Tinder's okay in this fight. I'm gonna go into the chocolate chip cookie. And then I want to save one for being able to heal either during or before the boss fight. Okay. Now we punch. This thing's armed. So yeah, we kind of do just want to go away from Tinder, but I'm not going to spend the SP to do it. Bone Tail is going to be rough. Just barrage this guy. No shield on this northern lion. Imagine it's just a wacka. Okay, let's use a restoration. I'm already chewing through my MP here. I know the floor designs are much more pleasant in this than any other iteration of a Pit of 100 Trials in a Paper Mario or similar game, for sure. Let's be optimal with our encourages. Be warned that the boss fight does start immediately when you enter the final floor. No opportunity to heal. I assumed that was the case, but that is good to know. I do appreciate that. Just bonk this guy before he pops a cap in my ass. Like I know he's itching to do. Okay, strong-ass pirate loadout here. I see a lot of reason to use... Probably Eva. I need to not be spending too much MP at this exact moment. Late. Ow. There's the perfect. Late. Man. It's okay. The DPS of this fight is about to drastically lower. The cannon is lit. I think the cannon might be weaker than the guys themselves, though. Yeah, that's like the same damage as the guy itself. Okay, Patches needs to get out of here for a bit. I always forget that you just don't have to kill the objects to win the fight. That's a cool detail. It's just kind of hard to not kill them in a way. Okay, I have enough for a restoration. I think I'll just use it next fight because I can just win this turn. I don't think the objects give XP. Yeah, I wish that the XP was just a little bit more clear the way that it is in Paper Mario. Like, star points are just a system that's very clear as to what you're getting when. Okay, fine. I'll just jump on him. I just didn't want to... Wait, what? I actually did neutrally encounter. Okay, hold on. No. We absolutely need to Teddy Tremor this first turn to get rid of all those guys, and then we swap to Wolfgang and Shielding Strum him. I'm stupid. Actually, these guys' damage kind of sucks. I should be able to live on Patches after restoration. I just needed to Teddy Tremor that first turn, but Patches was low. Okay, we did live. That's all that I really needed from that. Let's just go to Flint and Eva. Ow. Okay, good poison proc, please. Nope. There was a stream lagger right when I gasped. That's funny. I know the lag spikes are self-aware. They're actually baked in. Every stream is scripted. Man, if every stream was scripted, I feel like I'd be doing kind of a shit job. Ow. Oh, that's right. These things give, like, no XP. I might stall for a restoration here. So I can heal my other characters. Like, Wolfgang can kind of stonewall this guy. Yeah, it's scripted until I'm not funny, then it was improv, and you can't make fun of me. I love scripts where the main character dies at floor 50 that adds nothing to the plot. Yeah, exactly, you get it. Yeah, Wolfgang is tanking the fuck out of this guy. Let's spam some heals. Imagine missing the action command for restoration. This fucking guy. Oh, wait, there is an indicator. We're all cheered out. So it's such a funny Band-Aid game design choice. It really is. Because that's what it is. It's a Band-Aid. Because they want to prevent you from doing what I'm doing here infinitely, is what they want. And I'm not even mad about it. It's just kind of funny to me. This game is enjoyable. I like all of its silly little mechanical things. Yeah, they allow it in boss fights, but not in normal fights, which is what really makes it feel like such a Band-Aid. I love how every other enemy moves at like Mach 15 and then this guy just like slowly walks towards you. Oh. 2 pyro guys. Yeah, that's bad. Give me a stun on one. Shit, it stuns the worst guy to stun. I didn't need him to be stunned. Oh, yeah, this fight is intimidating. Okay, let's go Wolfgang. Shielding Strum Patches. I know Wolfgang's gonna take the AoE from this, but... Okay.
That's bad.
That's bad. Give me a stun on a pyro. Okay, move the stun to the front guy, because hitting will unstun. That's okay. Deafening Quake. Oh, I wanted to hit one of them and instantly kill him, but this is acceptable as well. Shoutouts to him wasting his turn to do the bomb. The bomb's just not as bad. I want a Teddy Tremor and Shielding Strum, but I can't do both. This fight is rough. Okay, I Encourage, and I Teddy Tremor, and this will kill 1 Pyro, so we should be okay damage-wise. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot. Okay, another bomb use. Good. That went pretty well. Doesn't Plushy Pummel kill? Cannot use it. Yeah. And now Tremor kills 2, and now we're not in danger. We're good. Why can't you use it? Couldn't afford it. And we get a level, so everything's okay. I really think I need HP again. Everything just does a lot of damage. I have slightly broken MP, but I'm running out of HP faster. No. Punch the abomination, please. But floor, this is 95, yeah. Give me a good stun. Stun pyro guy. Actually, that's a pretty okay stun as well. Nice. That's the exact timing I wanted. I wanted to kill that middle guy. Wow, what a mild turn. And then Reedy Requiem kills this guy. So I can avoid that bomb damage. Because it does 4 on something with no defense. Nice. Holy XP, yeah. I haven't even used the 7 MP move that much, though. That's the thing. The thing? Is he talking about Sticker Star? Wait, what? There's still one of these guys and on level 90? Holy shit, he can jump? Bomb doesn't go off if the guy is dead. I think it's any of the alien, or like the robot alien mech suit guys can trigger the bombs. Okay, I talked a little bit of shit for this to be a very stacked fight. Instant Teddy Tremor, that gives us a stun. Stunned the least consequential guy. Nice. With a good poison, I one-tap the front guy. But also, I could Tinder and go for the magnet stack. Probably Tinder, go for the magnet stack. Yeah, there's 8 guys in this fight. Wait, no, Astro can't count. There's 7. I took Astro's word for it. Now I look like the idiot. Okay. Patches we probably do want to swap out here ultimately, but nah, his Teddy Tremor's just too good. Oh, I re-stunned the same guy that's the least optimal option to stun. Maybe we just go for a regular attack here. Gonna research these guys? No, probably not. They do too much damage. Okay, let's hit... Actually, a Teddy Tremor again makes a ton of sense here. Should get to 3 SP before the next fight, NGL. I need to heal this turn, otherwise Patches dies. And then let's just swap to anybody else so that Patches doesn't have to keep suffering. Missed the restoration command. I honestly hope that they never fix the restoration thing because it's so funny for like gaslighting purposes. Probably stall against Magnet. Yeah, I probably should have left Magnet alive for a couple stall turns. Here, this thing. I'll burn it with this, and then it should just die naturally in 2 turns so I can grind some stuff. This guy's actually pretty weak as well. Yeah, so it'll just die next turn, so I'll just do a couple encourages. Okay, there's at least enough for another restoration. Okay, wait, so was that 96? Are these fights just getting long and I'm losing counts? And this is 97? I'm gonna go to not Patches. Now entering 97. Okay. So many shields. Unfortunately, I kind of want Patches. But no, this is okay. We can work with this. Shielding Strum on Eva this turn. Then she kills the Pyro next turn. Oh, he didn't even use his pyro shit here. Deafening Quake's so expensive. Did you pass the floor with all the stacked gnomes and magnet guys? Is there like a floor with like 4 stacks on it? Because we've not seen that yet. Hey, Rose Radiant, you didn't even spell it correctly, so hop off the high horse. You're 2 letters off. Yeah, it seems like there's multiple, like, floor loadouts that you can roll. That would make a ton of sense to me. Restoration. I feel like my block timings are slowly just getting better over the course of this run. It could just be T2ID spawn logic where there's just 3 possible loadouts. Well, the thing with T2ID is the overworld enemy is always the same, but then the battle loadout is different. And I don't know if that's the case here or not. Ow. God, a lot of damage coming out that turn. Okay, we definitely want to stall against the soldier guy here. Okay, so if this talk that I'm hearing about the floor of stacked enemies is true, like if that is the next floor, I feel like I want to save my points here. Otherwise, I really should just restoration and then max out my encourages, then kill. Because I want Patches to have more health in the back as well. Okay, so let's max out encourages. So this guy's only doing 2 to Wolfgang. We can even swap so that Eva splits it as well. Yeah, best encouragement tactic is to use a like specific character for it for stalling. I just kind of can't be bothered. I feel like it would have passed it at this point. Yeah, this is 97, so... I have a couple items, not much. I have an MP heal and a heal both actives, and also an energy drink that I can maybe make good use of during the boss fight. Did I get capped out or not? I didn't actually notice if I did or not. I guess I can... Oh, no, it grays it out. Okay, you can't just keep spamming it senselessly. Fair enough. Wait, no, not restoration, just attack. Let's finish it now. Yeah, no, I'm glad that it grays out the use of it. It's just still silly to me. Damn, we're over 1,000. I didn't even know that the game let you go past 1,000 coins because it took so long to get this amount. Okay, here's 98. What kind of guy we got? We have Tree. Hold on, wait. Patches can actually get a good first strike on this guy and one-tap him. Wait, what? This fight is like 10 times the... Oh, no, he doesn't one-tap. This fight is like 10 times easier than the last fight. Okay, then he spawns a Paragoom. Yeah, it's like a summoning floor. It's just this guy's not that strong. Yeah, let's get the volcano out of here, and then Flint can kill the other guy next turn. Buckler Barrage, because otherwise I need the poison. Oh, of course I get the first turn or first hit poison when it's like I make the decision that eliminates the necessity of that. In this case, I'll swap and then I'll use a restoration next turn. Got marked, that's okay. I hope next floor is the stacked floor. I know the stacked floor sounds cool. I definitely get the vibe they overestimated how strong the volcano summoner is. Yeah, it kind of seems like it. Okay, and courage. I don't remember how much damage I take from being marked. But Flint's got a lot of health right now. Wait, the mark just goes away? I thought it was like a future sight kind of attack. Oh, it's just the mirror damage. Totally forgot, yeah. Because I don't think that's actually affected me today. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Let's just call this good. I have a lot of SP. I can probably just save it. I don't know if the next floor's got to be really good for me to level off of it, though. I don't think I'm going to level again before the boss fight. Who is it on 99? It's just a unicorn? Well, it's a lot of flying guys. Well, Flint can kind of destroy these. Let's get this guy out of here before he buffs anyone. Yeah, it's the all flying floor. It's just not that big of a deal, yeah. And that guy's damage is like pretty good. And then the tomato has really vague timings. Imagine a floor with 10 gold magnet guys. Yeah, that sounds like the Tinder synergy attack floor for sure, yeah. Yeah, I probably will stall the tomato a bit because I'm definitely not going to level from this fight. Yeah, I haven't gained any XP from this fight. Damn, scammed. Okay, let's put Tinder in the front slot because Tinder will have the good and courage. And then, actually, let's put Wolfgang in here for tank, and then we're going to stall this guy out a bit. I probably should have hit him first, though, so he's closer to dying, but that's okay. Okay, restoration. Actually, in that case, I should probably have Flint back so he can kill this guy when it's time. Oh, that's also going to shorten this tomato's lifespan. Yeah, that's chill. Okay, let's do... Honestly, I don't really need to use another restoration. I think I should just max out my stuff and then call it good. Yeah, Tinder has the equip that makes Tinder the best encourager. I will optimize that this time. I'll probably use one restoration, but I probably just won't. I probably just won't be using Flint and Tinder exactly on the first turn of the boss fight. So, like, I'll just be fine. Like, they'll just get the side effect of the first restoration used. I probably should take a look at my trinkets again before the next floor. The thing is, I just don't know what to... like do because I don't know what the boss is or what its mechanics are going to be, so I don't know if trinket swapping is actually gonna be that meaningful, and I would rather just go into it the way that I am now than have people try to handhold me into the correct thing because they do know what it is, because I just don't know what it is, and I think I want to just enjoy that fact. Like, is there really anything that will make that big of a difference? I guess I have open slots on, like, one character. Is there even anything that I have that costs one still? No. I'm just gonna go in. Fuck it. You know, fuck it. Who's up here? Who is it? Whew, we finally made it. What a climb. My thighs. You don't have thighs or legs. Must be our final reward for completing the stairs of success. Huh? What's that sound? The pigs? What? That was hard work piloting this thing all the way up here. Said it, bro. That was a long 2 minutes mentioned. What are you clowns doing here? We just climbed 100 floors and fought countless battles to be here. It's not countless. It is 100 battles. He's right. You actually climbed this tower? What a peasant thing to do. Yeah, we heard Ever After Inc. was keeping some priceless treasure locked away at the top of this tower. So we just flew up here after doing some renovations on our house. We finally found the ultimate material to build with. Steel. We're impenetrable about that treasure. Yoink. He said yoink. This will have to defeat you yet again. Bring it on, peasant. Yeah, it's the bone tail to chapter 1's hook tail. Yup. And we get to hear their boss theme again. I do like their boss theme. Okay, Buckler Barrage is gonna be the GOAT. Oh my god, first turn poison, crazy. And then Patches seems like not as good for right now. Not gonna lie, I think this is a Shielding Strum Flint spam moment for just a second.
Flint, Buckler, and Steel.
Flint, Buckler, and Steel. It's also really funny that, like, you could fight this instance of the pigs second, but they're, like, on our team now. Of course they go for Wolfgang with that. Okay, let's go for the barrage on Pudge. First turn poison again. God. 2 cracked. So they already both have 1 health. I'm just gonna use the restoration now. This boss is so jarring because I thought they were on your side by the end. Yeah, they kind of were. Like, they still kind of hate me. They're their own agents of chaos. Are they kind of just the same boss fight, though? Yeah, they hated the CEO more. Yeah, exactly. They're anti-heroes. Okay, just to make sure I get the kill on Pudge here. I'll just read you Requiem. Okay, so that eliminates 2 of their turns. Yeah, this boss does make more sense if you do this before fighting their or doing their side quest, yeah. Now, this fight is for sure 100% the very much exact same. Oh, I'll bet. I bet nothing weird happens when you break the house. Let's do... I'm going to research the house, and then I'm going to swap Flint. And I'm assuming this thing has defense. Reinforced break house, 2 defense. That's actually pretty strong, yeah. Let's use Eva the GOAT. Okay, that, like, kind of hurt, I guess, but... Oh, that does... Okay, it just didn't visually show. I was going to say, wait, that doesn't fuck me over, does it? Triple amazing, get fucking destroyed. That feels good. Okay, let's do... Honestly, I'm just going to keep my MP up, and I don't want my SP to be worth nothing because it's full. Because my SP gain was just going into nothing the more I sit there with it full. Yeah, eat the steel. That timing is kind of hard, but 5 damage just isn't that much at this point. Yeah, Deafening Quake's expensive, but man, is it good. Still slightly late. Hit a restoration again, and then let's end this phase. Take out box when it meets house. Yeah, these guys watched House and just made it their whole personality. Don't know if they watched the right show, because it's not really about homes, but you know. Okay. Now we're on to the 3 guys again. My metal house, you destroyed it just like my last house. How dare you? You'll pay for this. They're weak. Okay, we'll get the patches swap. And then we'll hit the Rue Rush. I'm going to spend the 3 HP for this. Cool. That's how shadows work, yep. This seems like pretty much the same difficulty as their fight in Chapter 3 so far, but they could pull some shit on me. Can I stun one of them? Oh my god, you can get the stun on Porkington himself. Yeah, I'll research him. How much health does Pudge have in this? 26? They have more stats for sure. Yeah, they definitely have higher stats. The burn just ended his stun. Hold on, stun him again. Okay, stun on Pudge. That works. I'll get my researches. Officer Boar. Yeah, he has 2 defense now. That does make him stronger. But I have a lot of good ways to deal with defense now. Okay, this time I'll use Patch's turn to research Porkington, and then I'm gonna Fang Feast. 32 health, yeah. Could have done Rush before Teddy Tremor to keep the stun, that's true. It was just the burn that ended the stun, which I was surprised by. That one's so hard to get consistently. Okay, someone's a guy. Yeah, again, we do the Roo Rush first here. I missed the fucking spacebar timing. God, I'm so bad. Let's do a restoration. What a skill issue. That would have been a loss in the Duckster fight, missing 1 Roo Rush. Wood'em, agree. Wouldn't have missed it with a controller. Nah, your typo. You've lost all aura and your criticism. Get destroyed. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now they will still lose 1 turn to a stun, but the burn will unstun him. The dodge chance. God, they just keep getting destroyed in every possible way. I mean, I guess logically it makes sense. Giant shipping container falling above you. Maybe you should step to the side, yeah. And now we have reordered the pigs. They're out of their canon order. Okay, good blocks. Okay, we do Fang Feast, and then I think I just do a Teddy Tremor, so Pudge is dead. Just 1 less target. Stun on... Nah, didn't get a stun on either. I mean, Officer Boar's DPS is awful. He's just doing 1 blocked. God, the fact that Teddy Tremor pierces his invincibility when it kills the thing is so good. Rip Porkington. And now we just have Boar because he has the most defense by far. He does, like... I mean, he and Pudge both did pretty low damage. Yeah, honestly, the more impressive part of this fight is the fact that they're able to do the shipping container attack with their 100-story tall crane that they set up right outside this building. Okay, let's punch him in the head. Actually, hard mode looks like a cakewalk in this game now that I'm looking at this. This fight was just really easy. Is there a phase 2? Because that was such an easy refight. Like, that was really easy. I had an easier time with that than I did with the Chapter 3 fight. Like, stat for stat, they are marginally stronger there than they are in Chapter 3. But the Chapter 3 fight was actually just crazy. That was the phase 2. Yeah, I got the Steam achievement. Completed the stairs of success. What I said after fighting Bonetail for the first time. I mean, yeah, to be fair, Bonetail, if you are at an endgame level, like you have all your endgame stuff and you did the pit after beating the Shadow Queen, Bonetail's pretty underwhelming also. Improved partner swap. Partner swap is free every turn. Oh my god, what a better item than return postage. That's actually sick. That's really, really good. Holy. Yeah. It's quick change, but it doesn't cost anything to equip. You just have that now. Doesn't cost TP. Well, you did it. You actually did it. You're true champions and the first team to ever make it to the top in the history of Ever After Inc. Well done. I mean, the pigs were a close second as far as teams making it to the top. Screw that one trinket I get. Yeah, that other trinket is now irrelevant. Very interesting. God, I should so get off stream and eat something. But I kind of want to do the boss rush, but I don't want to do a whole nother stream for the boss rush. But that timer near the bottom is the cumulative, like, all-day stream timer. So, like, I've been on here for 6 hours, just segmented. Save for... Oh, did I not also do the save? Because realistically, if I... You already did one boss rush today? Yeah, I did. Just a worse one. You can fit in another 2 hours? I mean, it would not take me 2 hours. I could probably beat this boss rush in like half an hour. Eat while playing? I don't even know what I'm gonna eat. I gotta figure out what to eat for dinner. How pit was the pit? It was very pit. I liked it. It was good. Honestly, like, the difficulty kind of, like, was the same from floor 50 to the end, surprisingly. The Bringle I know would go pick up Lou or whatever. I think Lou is home. Maybe? Are you gonna 100% the game? I would like to. I just don't know if I have the time to do it, and I don't have the drive to stream it. Because there's so many games that I need to stream. That's my only problem with it, is just, like, gotta keep working on different stuff. With my game time, I really, like, don't have time to 100% games as much as I wish that I could. The Brinkle I know would get off and play Fortnite. Shit, he's kind of true. I mean, hey, Boss Rush is good. Boss Rush is good. I'll do it. Maybe I can throw it in at the end of, like, a stream sometime soon, just as, like, a bonus segment. Would you give this game the Bringle Dingle of approval? Yeah, I'll give this game the Bringle Dingle of approval. Sure, yeah. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your Lou is? No, I don't. Streaming would make 100%, like, more enjoyable. It's just, there's lots of things to stream. Boss Rush was easier than I expected on the first playthrough. Boss Rush just was barely out of reach for me last time because I didn't have any of the pit stuff. But yeah, no, I think I'll call stream here for today. Boss Rush is definitely a cool challenge. And maybe I'll throw it in as an end of stream segment sometime. What's your next big plan after Archipelago? I honestly might just go straight into streaming partners in time. But, like, I'll take longer with the video because I kind of destroyed myself to make the Bowser's Inside Story video come out as soon as it did. But that's probably just what I'll do next. Anything except Bug Fables? Exactly. That's a safe bet. Yup. Okay. Well, we still have this layout. And it says use code Bringle in the Fortnite item shop. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you do that so I can get 1 million Fortnite dollars. I can become a Fortnite-illionaire. Dad, I didn't realize I'd be hitting such long streams this week. I mean, today was 2 streams, but basically a cumulative 6 hours. I can't believe that I beat the giant bosses in Dream Team so fast. That now feels like it was yesterday. Like, splitting the stream literally made it feel like a separate day. But that's 2 VODs one day. How many people have been VOD watching the Dream Team one, like, since I ended stream? In the last hour, 230 people have watched the Dream Team VOD. Guess they just hate Escape from Ever After, and by extension, they hate Bug Fables. Yeah, I guess it was yesterday in most time zones, just not my time zone. It's not midnight for me. It's only 10 for me. The night is young. Maybe Lou and I will get pizza or something. I don't know. Someone commented on an old, like, Infinite Pit video. So much shade towards hammers all the time. I love using hammer moves. It's like, well, yeah, but they're objectively worse in, like, vanilla or a vanilla-adjacent TTYD. That's why I'm shading them, is because they're objectively worse. The amount of, like, discourse about these games that boils down to people being like, actually, I like it, so objectively it's good, and you're, like, there's something wrong with you. It's so funny. Love Quake Hammer. Heard it's better in the original. Quake Hammer is overall better in Paper Mario 64. I think it's the same between Remake and GameCube. That's me to you about Tiny Huge Island. I'm gonna die on the hill that Tiny Huge Island sucks. I should make a video about how much Tiny Huge Island sucks. It's just so much energy to make a negative video about something. I gotta save that energy for talking about Color Splash in the ranking every Paper Mario video. I need to get back to working on that. Dawn loves Tiny Huge Island. Yeah, it's okay. Lots of people have bad takes mixed in with their good ones. It makes him human. It doesn't make him invalid. Hashtag the Dawn. No, it's just such a good idea for a level. The tiny version just sucks. It's just awful. They just put fire shooters everywhere because they couldn't figure out how to make the actual level interesting, and everything is just a stupid slope. And it's like the concept was cool, and they just made the tiny one miserable and awful to play. It's like you completely killed the concept. Why would you do that? And then rage bait and say TikTok clock is the best. TikTok clock's not bad. It does also suck though, yeah. Oh yeah, no, but Rainbow Ride is the best, right guys?